go live. Go live. Okay, can y'all see me? Hang on, everybody. I'm sure y'all can. I'm sure y'all can hear me, but you can't see me, correct? So let me force quit this. Give me 1 second, okay? Let me just iMovies. Force quit. Give me 1 second because I'm having issues with this iMovie stuff, which is as usual drama. So I am recording, but what is the problem? Hi. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Thank God. I was beginning to think I wasn't going to be able. Shoot. Can I do anything right about my hair? Okay, there we go. That's as good as it's going to get. So hope everybody can hear me. I hope everybody can see me. If yes, give me a thumbs up. Can you all hear me and see me? Can you all hear me and see me? Give me a thumbs up. No, no thumbs up. No thumbs up as yet. Hi. All right. So let's take it from the top. Debbie, Kim, Afrohuman, Leslie, Susie Q, Lucinda, Gypsy Girl, Janet Farmer, Auntie, Texas Patriot is in the house. Yay. Inabug. So, uh, then, Susie Q, Verde, Kathleen Cheney. Who else? Marion, DTC Prime. I get a thumbs up, which is awesome. Hey, DTC Prime, I haven't seen you in a while. Cuba Lakeland, Rockin' Robin, Smiling is Contagious, Kelly Hawken, Tainted Meat, Pauline. Hi, Pauline. Pauline, I haven't spoke with you in a while. I feel like it's been a long time. I gotta call you. I'll call you tomorrow. Hope you're doing good. Debbie Bagley, Mary Fagan, Laverne, Joan Hawken. All right. So Moon's Balloon 1. All right. Oh my God, Alia. So this is a really, really old shirt that belongs to my son, of course. I mean, they're a lot bigger than me, of course. Now they're grown men, right? 6'5" and 6'3", like tall guys. Neither of them are, what's the word, pudgy like me. They are like very, very fit young men. But this I saw I found a drawer full of their old clothes and a couple of jammies, so soft jammies, and I saw this shirt and I remember always bugging my son, like, what do you see in this shirt? Because it's supposed to have that burnt effect or something. And I was like, why are you wearing a burnt shirt? And then he's like, Mom, you don't understand the fashion. And I'm like, whatever, kid. And then I saw these clothes and I'm like, oh my God. So I decided to wear it, just my way of feeling close to my boys, I suppose. So, hi Carol, Afrohuman, Candy Garrison, Desta Patab, Karu Ross, Sunshine Daydream. Yes, I will. I will call you tomorrow. Here's the thing. So I was forced to get a new phone because I had the old iPhone. I'm looking here when I should be looking here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at the messages. I had this old iPhone S6 and I don't know how many years. So finally, my carrier provider was like, you're going to have to change it. So finally, I went and got another phone and I changed the SIM card, only to come out. Apparently, they're all different kinds of SIM cards and virtual SIM card and whatever. And so now I can't send text messages and I can't receive, neither can I call out or whatever on that phone. So I was on the phone with tech support for a while. And then it was taking too long. I said, I need to cut the conversation short. I got to go into this thing. I'll call later. So tomorrow I have to go to the actual store. So there we go. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Let me see if I can kind of move my things around so I'm a little bit more centered over here, right? As opposed to here. There we go. So that way, even if I'm looking at this screen, it's not like, there we go. Is that better? Even? Yeah, much better, I think. So now we have to make some changes. Hang on, you guys, as usual. We got some changes, which is not a bad thing, I suppose. Not a bad thing at all. Ooh! Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny. I am so sorry, baby. Oh, God. Okay, I dropped it. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, sweetie. Aw, did that scare you, Papa? I'm so sorry, baby. So sorry. Joe, I know. What can I say? What can I say, Papa? I'm trying to get things organized, but as usual. All right. Yeah, I scared my poor puppy. He's like, Mom, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, it's okay, son. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope all of you are safe. It's very, very scary when you hear a lot of these cases, right? It's like, oh my God, people. Y'all, it's so funny. As I was like, I had to hang up on that call with my service provider, right? And I was just kind of saying, okay, let me make sure the camera, the charger, the usual stuff we go through. I was like, okay, let's make sure everything is all right and we're all set. I was doing my numerology and astrology for Jodi and Alexander, right? When I was doing the astrology for her, I felt like I don't want to sully my space. And the reason I felt like that was, I go through my little process before I start anything, right? Okay, forget my hair now, right? You remember this guy? I always use my pendulum. You remember this guy? Well, he broke. He just plopped out of my hand. And I wasn't doing anything weird like swinging it out or swinging it around or whatever. He just broke. So I was like, okay, that's weird. I don't want to start off like that. And then I saw my little carnelian and I went to reach for my carnelian because I want to kind of make some like little adjustments over here. And for some reason, I was told, don't touch it. You do not want to sully this. And I immediately felt like, oh my God, I don't want her in a space. I don't want her to sully my energy. So I know for a fact that once this is over, I'm going to be doing some major cleansing. So just kind of that icky feeling, it's so weird. Could it be psychological? Of course, you can always disprove things and bring in this the scientific element to it, right? Is it possible it's just a psychological thing? Because, I don't think there's anybody in America who really likes her, unless whoever likes her must be the same type of crazy. So I was like, nah. So, anywho, so let's get started. I know a lot of people have been joining now. I don't know. 300 or 250 years for a wait. I missed a whole bunch of, yeah. Yeah, bullcrap. It was a hey RHLA. It was not self-defense. Are you kidding me? I'm excited. Let's get started. I have my candle. I have everything going on here. Let me quickly light some of my incense. So I went back and I watched the other live I did. Remember the other day? Who was it? For Brittany Murphy. And remember, I kind of freaked myself out. I said, oh my God, that sounded like somebody said yeah or yes or sure something. Y'all, I went and watched that video again, that live stream again, and I kid you not, I actually saw it. And so for a second, I was thinking, was it because I was in the process of talking? Like how, when you speak, you pause before you start the next sentence. And then I rewound the tape, and the video just, I wasn't trying to make another sentence. So then I I actually had Mark see it. He goes, "What's that?" And I said, I don't know. You tell me, was I trying to form another sentence? And he goes, "No, that didn't look like you were forming another sentence or going to form another sentence." So I don't know. Am I losing my mind? Or I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. So if we are ready, let's get started. All right. Hi, Rosalie. I'm not going to focus on the messages, but I'll get started with this and then we'll see where it takes us. Correct? But then again, look what I took out, because this bad boy I don't take out very often. So I took this guy out. So I don't know that energy. But all right, Jodi Arias. So just to make get some background on her, she was Jodi Arias. She was born on July 9th, 1980, which is a Cancerian. She was born in Salinas, California. I know where that is. And Travis Victor Alexander, was born in Riverside, California, I believe. And his date of birth is, and I know both those cities, FYI, his date of birth is July 28, 1977. His date of death is June 4th, 2008. Now, this incident happened in Mesa, Arizona. So when I did the whatever I do for Jodi, so 7 and 7th house. So it's 7th house talks about friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships, right? And one more thing that I found really, really odd about her is she also got the 10th house. And the 10th house talks about career, reputation, morals, and life goals. So forget career, forget life goals. I'm sorry, reputation. It was, well, I shouldn't forget reputation. Let's not bring the career element into this. Moral, life goals, and morals, life goals, and reputation. And for him, he's a Leo. Remember I said she's a Cancerian? Well, he's a Leo, and when he died in Cancer season. All right? And for him, I see, so to do, she being a Cancer and he being a Leo, he is in her first house, her second house, and second house talks about values, talents, possessions, money, ability to earn income. So right off the bat, I'm going to say she kind of sort of thought that he would be he would be a good horse to bet on for her life. Okay? I think she kind of saw in him that if I hitch on to this engine, my train journey is going to be fine for a little bit, until she tired of him and hitched on to somebody else. So let's get started. Yeah, it's I have another one, a crystal one, which is about 1.5 times the size of this, but I don't take that out always. I kind of keep her. Hey, Courtney. Yeah, Courtney says she shares the same birthday as Jodi. All right. I'm holding it in the reverse. Let me shuffle again. I was holding the whole deck in the reverse. I don't know if either one of them smoked, because I'm smelling cigarette smoke. It's not this. And see, this is all petered out. But I'm smelling like actual cigarette smoke. So I don't know if either of them smoked like cigarettes. Yeah, she's put out some information. Fire. Let me do this. There we go. The fire card. Venus. Virgo. Mars. Jupiter. It's kind of, I it's kind of fiery and feisty, but not as volatile, not as uh, angry as you would think. The energy of the cards. And in all honesty, my emotions right now, what I am feeling is almost like, oh, And let me tell you, my day was great. I never had any drama. I had to, I suppose I should make that announcement, and I didn't. I took care of my business that I wanted to take care of. I got it done. I actually got about 20 minutes of downtime where I had to do nothing except watch the news. And I wanted to watch the news. And I managed to get Bernie for his 2 walks, and of course the 3rd walk Mark took him. So my day has been good. So I cannot say that I'm feeling super tired. Yeah, I am tired, but at least I got 20 minutes where my brain was completely like rested. I wasn't working on something. So that means a lot to me. But then I don't understand why it's like, yeah, that I don't know how to express it, that weird kind of energy where it's like, how people go, yeah, like that. Yeah, it's, how sometimes when you talk to people, they have that weird kind of a reaction or act or mannerisms. That's what I'm sensing. So let's take a look. And I think at this point I should stop and make the announcement. Oh my goodness. Before I go any further, I should have done it before we started even. So the announcement is that my website is up. Okay, I will put the link the moment this video is done. I will put the link in the description box. So it's up and running. Of course, y'all can go and look around and do any whatever. Not do whatever, but see the information. It's a very simple, straight up website. I have a blog, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, all that. Like today I got this part of it done, and the material I needed to put on, right, the readings I put on it, so uploaded, did all that drama. So Facebook and Instagram is done. That I'm just going to do tomorrow. I think Instagram, I made an Insta post or whatever. Y'all, I have no idea about those things. So I'm going to start getting more involved in that. Every day I'll be posting a little something over there. So y'all will have something to, kind of look, informative stuff. It's not like, look how pretty I am. No, not stuff like that. But it's not going to be sad, morose stuff either. What I want to say is the only thing that's not like fully available and you won't be able to access is the shop part of it. I'm running into a little bit of trouble with that. Not that I don't want to get it up, but I am finding trouble accepting the quality of a couple of people have asked for. And the one person I really like, or one company, they don't want to get into drop shipping and doing all that. They said, you place the order, we'll send it all to you, take care. I can't do it. Can I do it if I want to? But since it's just me, I don't want to make that commitment, because with all this stuff I'm doing with these 2 channels, and I'm also getting my astrology website going, I'm going to be spinning my wheels. So I was like, no, I just want to tie up with somebody. So, and also getting the links for all the Ayurveda stuff, it'll happen. So please bear with me as far as that is concerned. But rest assured, the merch and all that is being worked on. In the sense it's done, it's just the logistics. So I'll post that and have a look-see. Y'all can go online, y'all can decide the kind of readings y'all want. I won't be sending information anymore over the emails. So if any of y'all are like wanting readings and all that, please go to the website. It's very interactive. It's very, very user-friendly. It's super user-friendly. So you can look at that. There are different kinds of plans, and then it tells you what each plan offers, how many minutes, how much it costs. So it's very easy to go through all of that. And also, if you want, like the other stuff, right, where I do this channeling, and where the missing person's case, somebody in the family has died, or mysterious circumstances you don't know, or it's a investigation type of a work, all that is there. And then for that, you'll have to contact me, and you can actually message me directly through the website. I'll get the messages directly. So that's the announcement. So anyway, I'll put the link once this is done. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So let's take a look at it. So here what I see is she's got the fire, Mars, and Jupiter. Now she's a Cancerian, and Jupiter is going to be the ruler of her Sag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6th and 9th house are activated because Jupiter also rules Pisces. So let's just go with the 6th house for now. We'll see if Uranus pops up. So 6th house aspects will be work, health, discipline, and habits, which already popped out for her earlier. And then we have Venus. Venus is that epitome of femininity. It's the epitome of, finances, the nice thing in life, the glamour, the in thing. Venus is not just about beauty and the earth and all that. It is money to prosperity, right? So they always say, right, if when Venus and Jupiter are in forward motion, and whatever investments you make or whatever you do, contracts you sign, is going to spend money for you for a long time. That's usually what they say. And so in her case, I'm going to say that with that fire 23 before Venus, 33, 39, which is 12, it's the 12th house. So it's all about a lot of hidden stuff, fire and Venus. So there is a balance of, or there's a mixing of elements of wanting to be overly feisty, and yet wanting to be very coy, and wanting to be very, that feminine, that sort of a stuff. So I'm going to say this chick, she knows, of course, now in hindsight, right? Everybody knows who Jodi Arias is, right? In hindsight, she knows how to play that game very well. And it is not something she just learned when she was like, just before she met Travis or whatever. This is something that is inbuilt in her. If you were to watch her, not that I know her, or I only know her through this case, the drama. I don't have any access to her personal information or photographs or videos or whatever. But if you go back, and if you were to watch any home video movies and all, remember they used to do all that, and you watch her mannerisms, even from a very, very young age, she was very cognizant about very adult themes in life. What do I mean by that? How to present yourself to attract attention from the opposite sex. How to present yourself to garner attention from the opposite sex. It is in her wiring from a very young age. If you were to watch videos of her playing in school, or birthday parties at home or whatever, knew very well how to be that girly, oh look at me, I'm so delicate, I need help, I need protection, I need this big guy to come and protect me. She always knew how to play that, and she knew if she played that right, she would basically win, right? And then let's throw in Virgo here, right? Because she got Virgo also, right? Virgo is the 3rd house for her. Virgo rules Mercury. And 3rd house talks about immediate environment and short trips. Now forget short trips. Let's talk about immediate environments. For her, whatever she intended to do, like outside in the world as an adult, all her training, all the years where she was polishing her skills, either she knew she was, or unbeknownst to her young self, like a 8-9-year-old Jodi, whatever it is, her skills were being polished. You know what I mean? So as she went on, like the first time she went and sat on daddy's lap and said, Daddy, that sort of it. I know I don't want to be disrespectful. There's nothing wrong in a young child sitting on her father's lap, or a young child sitting on his mother's lap. There's nothing wrong. I'm not trying to kind of make it sully that relationship, no. But from the very young age, she started realizing, I would say among the siblings, she was more the favored one. I would say that. So she kind of so while she was in the process of growing up, and those skill sets, let's call it skill sets, or those character traits were being polished and developed, whatever, you throw in the Virgo aspect, all of that happened, started at home in her immediate environment. I will tell you for sure, this chick, she was not molested by her father at all. She was not molested by anybody at all. That's all bah humbug, and she needs to have her head checked. But we all know, even if you check her wiring, it's clear as day she's psycho. But with Virgo over there, very exacting. What do I mean by exacting? It's like, you told me you were going to do this, now I want it, you better do it, you said you were going to do it. No, how are you? Bit of a control freak. You can tell over here with the energy of, look, you can't make up this shites, y'all. You just can't make up this shites. Look at these cards, right? You just can't make up this. And then you throw in Jupiter, and I'll tell you what, for her, she's very exacting, very demanding. It's like, if you by mistake say, hey Jodi, I'm going to go to the store, I'll get you an ice cream, and whether she asked for it or not, whether she acknowledges it or not that you asked her or told her, right? You may not have asked her, you might have just mentioned it. You go to the store and God forbid you come back without the dang ice cream, and you'll be like, I thought you didn't even hear me, I thought you didn't even want it. And she goes, no, you said you were going to do it, I want it, come on, let's go get it. And she wouldn't let you live in peace. That kind of a demanding, exacting nature. Now, I will also tell you about this Virgo aspect of her, and we see the Venus and we see the Jupiter. Whatever her, I'm not going to say she had insecurities. She had no insecurities. Whatever her intentions were, whatever plan she formulated in her mind, even as a young child, she was determined enough and focused enough to see it to fruition. Even as a young child, I guarantee she never started a game she didn't want to finish. I guarantee she didn't start reading a book that she didn't finish. You know, she was one of those. She would see it through, because for her, it was like beginning to end. If I have done it, I'm in control. And with this Martian energy, she is not one to be afraid. She would never back down from a fight, from an argument. Now, would I call her a scrapper? You know how some people are scrappers? They just purposefully pick fights, and we know some women are like that. I don't know what you want to call them except scrappers. But I don't see her as being a scrapper. I don't see her as being one of the type people who would be a scrapper. She's not a scrapper. But God forbid you didn't fall through on what you said you were going to do to her or do for her. If you did not fall through, or if she felt that, okay, fine, you're not following through, and you're not follow through, and you were not following through on whatever you said, your commitments, then that would piss her off. But here's another thing. As smart as she seemed in this aspect, she was not astute enough to make her demands, like how to vocalize her demands, like properly, like, you know, like normal people. Hey mom, can I get, when you go to the grocery store, can you grab me this ice cream? Can I please have ice cream? Like that kind of ability and astuteness to clarity, not even astuteness, clarity to be able to, or the ability to communicate and say, no, she always had that very indirect way of asking. It was never like, I don't know, pick somebody's name. Oh, Kirtana, hey Kirtana, can we look at this please? Or can we do this? Or can I go there? No, that direct communication was not there. It was always that very, kind of want to say it, but no, really, you know, that sort of a stuff. So it's almost like at a very young age, she set that tone, and that's how personality was molded. And people, when she grew up, people believe that that's just her. This chick is super smart. She's not a dumbass. Let me tell you that much. She is very intelligent, knows how to turn on the tears. With that Cancer, you look at her, right? She's got the 2 7 houses, 2 sevens. Friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. And a 10. And the 10th house talks about career, reputation, morals, and life goals. So for her, whatever you said or didn't say, everything automatically became contractual. So it was like, well, I can understand now looking at this how she might have felt that Travis owed her something, because whatever it was, and it wasn't just with him, it could have been with the dad, the mom, the family members, school friends, whoever. Everything in her mind was contractual, and she got to benefit contractually. So it's a weird, I don't know what to say. So super narcissist, passive aggressive, y'all can use whatever Texas Patriot is laughing at the scrapper thing. Whatever those scientific terminologies are, y'all, I really don't know, but all this bah humbug house for a brief period of time, she said, oh, my father molested me. Oh my God, I didn't see the whole case because it made me sick, of course, and I was like, I don't have the patience to watch the whole thing, damn it, I got things to do in my life, right? But that broke my heart, because let me tell you, her father is going to pop up in the reading. He is going to pop up in the reading. So then we have 2. The High Priestess, right? And who's this guy? The Death card, right? So much of feminine energy. Temperance. Am I surprised that the Temperance is there? No, but look at this, y'all. As much as she's a Cancerian, I have got earth, fire, okay, and wind, and air. No water. Hang on. There we go. The Hangman. And the Force card. This is him, Travis. This is Strength card. This is the Force is the Strength card, and that is the Sun card, the Leo card, correct? That's him popping up. Now, I don't know if you all paid attention to what I said. I wish this was one of those things where we could say, so somebody raise your hand if you remember, if you have the answer to this question type of thing. You'll better be paying attention. Remember when I said that she's a Cancerian and he is a Leo, but he died in Cancer season? There's a reason. Okay. So we have 2. The 2 is the High Priestess, okay, which is ruled by Venus. Again, the Venus. Death card, okay, that is Capricorn, right? And the Death card, 13, change and rebirth. 14, the Temperance. Look at the odds. We start off at 2, we go to 13, 14, 12, and 11. And I'll tell you. So we have Temperance, Sagittarius, find the balance. We have 12, which is, what you call this guy? What do you call this guy? The Hangman. And then we have the Force, Strength card, which is 11. Now, so give me 1 second. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 52, 52, 52, 20, 30, 40, 52, 7. 7th house again. Seventh house again. So, okay. So with the High Priestess, which is ruled by the Moon, talks about mystical quietness and something remains hidden and don't rush and all that stuff. I will tell you, there was always her intentions when she met this guy from the very, very beginning, where she had a hidden agenda. And from the very beginning, her hidden agenda was not to off him. I'll tell you that. It wasn't to off him. Her hidden agenda was, oh my God, here's this guy. we can, in her head, she had all these scenarios, and then he's going to be the very powerful rail engine that I can hook my bogey to, and I'll be good for the next 10, 11, 12 years. And then after that, it's like the starter marriage type of thing. Then kick him to the curb if he isn't as successful as I hope and I wish he becomes. And then, move on to something else. That was her agenda. She didn't start off with the intention of knocking him off. Then you have the death card right under Venus. For her, this was an opportunity to change her life. Travis Alexander was for her an opportunity to take her out of a particular situation onto a newer path and a newer trajectory. Change and rebirth. Not that she was down in the pits and down in the dumps, and not that she was like living off in the streets and dumpster diving and all. That's not it. But in her opinion, she saw a certain lifestyle, and that's what she wanted, and she thought Travis was going to provide that. And actually, if this fool had presented herself in an appropriate manner and given him the space he needed, right? Let me tell you this. Given him the space he needed, because remember, he's a Leo, quite egotistical. And I hate to say this because I know there are a lot of people who will be like, well, Kirtana, how can you say that? And I know there are a lot of Leos here, they all get offended. Please don't. No offense, man. Nothing personal. Egotistical. Leos tend to have egos. If she knew how to play her cards right, if she had actually relied on the Cancer aspect of her nature, the moon, the charming, the cup side, the emotional side, like, oh, look at me, I'm, whatever, and basically stroked his ego and given him the space he needed, because he definitely wanted to be a little bit away from her at times. The problem was she was too clingy. If she had not done that, they would have definitely broken up, gotten apart. I guarantee he would have gone back to her. Because I'm looking at the chart, these two are fatally attracted to each other. They would have broken up, they would have been separated, but then they would have gotten back together. And who would have initiated it? Travis would have initiated it. He just needed that space. She couldn't stand that. If she was smart, if she knew and she gave him that space and basically, like, for lack of a better term, played the game, if you will, he would have reached out to her. But the her thing was losing control, right? Call it narcissism, call it whatever. Then you have the Temperance card. These two are fated to be with each other, one way or the other. Even if they had gotten married at some point in time, they would have gotten divorced and they would have hooked up again, and that thing is there for both of them. I wish I had my astrology thing here. I wish I could have pulled it up and shown you all, like on a screen or somewhere here, and explained it. When I superimposed their charts, it was freaky. It was seriously freaky. So then we have Temperance. For her, it was all about wanting to find balance. It was like, okay, you and I met, we are both attracted, sex is great, everything is great, now let's settle. We've already found the balance, let's settle. She should have been smart enough. She's quite dumb, actually. She should have been smart enough to kind of give him the space, and she didn't. So then what happens, if you don't give a person enough space, then they're kind of just tired of you, right? Anyway, what do I know? Then we have the Hangman under Mars. Now, Mars is that fiery, fierce energy. Mars is the god of war. And can you imagine? Okay, think about it. And Mars rules Aries. If any of you have an Aries in your family, just tell them no and sit back and watch the fun. Just tell them no, you can't do anything. You just wait here and watch. Just tell them no, you can't go running right now. You have to wait. You're not allowed to do that. Just try it. Do this experiment at home and come back and then talk to me. I guarantee that energy, that feisty, that fiery, that feisty energy, wanting to take action. Very rarely will you see a Aries who is overweight. Very rarely will you see an Aries who is not athletic, not into activity. Very rarely you will. And if you ever do a medical thingy, most Aries have higher metabolism. Okay? And that energy is so strong, and God bless if they are the double Aries or whatever, like I know a certain somebody to be, oh my goodness. I roll here. So you have this aspect of her, wanting to have everything just so, and you have that contained, that energy, that Aries energy, and you tell Aries, I'm sorry, Aries. You tell Mars, listen, honey, hurry up and wait. Go sit in the corner and wait. Okay? Be in that hangman status. You'll have to just wait. Yeah, I know you and I broke up, but you just have to wait on the wings while I go and screw around or do whatever, pardon the language, mess around, I suppose I should have said, with other women. And can you imagine that it's a time bomb waiting to blow? Ticking time bomb. It was a matter of time. But here's the other end of the spectrum. If she had the patience to give him some time, I would say 17 months. If she had waited, if she had said, all right, dude, whatever, you go on your way, I'm going to go on my way, much like the way Catherine did to William, right? He was like waiting, and they called her late Kate forever and a day. She basically says, so what if you're going to wear the crown one day? Whatever, I'm going to go live my life. And she was off doing her fun stuff and dating and doing all these events and all that. And this fellow, he wakes up and says, oh my God, I'm going to lose her. Oh my God, come on, we all know those games, how it's played, right? But good to know William and Catherine are still together, so that's a good thing. But if she had played her cards right, I'm not in any way, shape or form comparing these two individuals to William and Catherine. Please know that. I'm not saying that. I'm not comparing them. They're a far cry from each other. But do you know what I mean? So if Kate had also kind of jumped around and basically bombarded William, well, he would have said, who's a psycho? Keep her away from me, right? So she was smart and she said, all right, dude, you need your space. You got your space, but I'm not going to sit around and wait for you. I'm going to go live my life. When you wake up, if you wake up, come find me. And maybe we'll think about it. So that's smart, right? And then at least you show that you have self-respect. You show that you have some self-worth and that self-confidence. You may be hurting inside, but at least you know that you are capable of holding it together. If this fool had played 17 months, y'all, I'm telling you 17 months. I don't know how many months it was since they were separated or whatever. If she had just gone on with her life and said, whatever, dude, he would have come back to find her. And when they got hitched up at that time, that relationship would have lasted at least a good 12 years. It's so, anyway, moving on, because I'm kind of already 1 hour into this or half an hour into this. Then we have the Force card, the Strength card under Jupiter. Now the Strength card, as we know, talks about use your head, not your heart, be courageous, take action, take the initiative, fortitude, hold your power, stand in your power. And then you have Jupiter behind him. Okay? Come on, buddy. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I don't want to make y'all all dizzy. There we go. So we have Jupiter and then we have the Leo card. Now, one thing I'll tell you with this Leo card too. Think about this. So when they throw caution to the wind, and they go hunting, at least the lions in the Kalahari, when they go hunting, sometimes they too end up becoming prey, right? And also sometimes when they kind of go after too big a prey, then they could get hurt too. Having said that, here, think about that. He's got the Strength card on his side. So physically, let me tell you, Travis was more than capable of overcoming Jodi Arias. He could have been compromised in the sense that he could have been in the shower and, it's slippery and water, whatever, all that said and done. He could have easily overcome her. And with Jupiter over there, let me tell you, he may not look like a power lifter or those bodybuilders, but I guarantee you, if anybody knows Travis and they have arm wrestled with him or something like that, they would have said this kid is a strong kid. Strong kid. Well, I'm calling him kid because he, anyway, I'm an old lady, so well, whatever. 70, well, no, he would have been 77 to 2008. So he would have been 45 now. 44, 45, so I suppose not a kid really, not that much younger than me. So look at me, I'm only 29. Anyhow, so he's a strong person, like physical strength, okay? Physically strong. But I will also tell you, if and when he settled down, he would have been one of those guys who would have been like, if somebody knew him in college and somebody knew him when he got married, they'd be like, I can't believe it, man. I mean, you used to be the kind of guy who would go drink and smoke and do this and do that and mess around and screw around. But here you are, completely a changed man. He would have been that typical family man, taking care of the family, taking care of the household, that sort of a stuff. He would have been that. He may have been a little bit of a rascal, I mean, that age, doing whatever he was doing, but he would have most certainly settled down. Absolutely, had a lot of pride in him. He would have taken care of whatever he had to. But I will tell you one more thing with this ego of his and Jupiter thrown in over there, very egotistical. To the extent where he would be you shouldn't speak bad about people who have passed, I know that, and he didn't kill anybody or hurt anybody, so I know that. But he would have been like, oh my God, he's such a that's the kind of a guy, obnoxious type of person he was, because that ego was so big in him. And I'm also going to tell you, considering he was so physically strong and considering Jupiter was there, if Jupiter is debilitating over there, his physical weakness, his physical strength would have diminished by far, because Jupiter will expand anything, be it good, bad, or ugly. Jupiter just magnifies everything. So from that perspective, stay with me, from that perspective, I can see how he was overpowered. Because I shouldn't let the cat out of the bag right now, but we'll get to it. So I'm going to stop right there. Let's move on to other thing. I'll tell you guys this one thing up front, whatever, because I was doing my little, this guy, earlier, I was doing this. She wasn't alone. She was not alone. They are never going to find the person who helped her. She was not alone. I could see what that person looked like. But that person wasn't principal in hurting Travis. That person came in for something, saw, flipped out and took off. Just completely lost it and took off. So let's do a couple of other things. I was the best documentary too. Oh yeah, no. She's strong. Don't get me wrong. She's not that. Oh, look at me. I'm so frail. Oh, bull crap. I mean, So. No, don't get me wrong. We have seen time and time and again, women who are in martial arts and men who are in martial arts who are of slightly smaller structure take down this big guy or whatever, and they say, when adrenaline kicks in, these two little babies, they're playing, and then the chest of drawers falls down on one of the kids, and the other brother, that little toddler, he's able to lift that chest of drawers so the other brother can crawl out. And we've seen that on YouTube or whatever. That's all when adrenaline kicks and you don't know, like people saying, I lifted the car off the person, all that happens. I get it. I get that. She wasn't a weakling. She was not physically weak and so frail that she couldn't have, but the extent of, so what I'm going to say is, it came too quick and it caught him off guard. That's what happened. It was too quick, like he didn't even expect it, and it caught him off guard. No, I didn't say she was a second person. I said there was some, let me get to that point and I'll explain that. So what I saw was a skinny young kid, like younger than her. So I call kid, I don't know how old she is now, but at that time I don't know how old she was. Wait, I can tell. This happened when did it happen? 8, right? And she was born in 80. Uh, so she was 28 years. So somebody who must have been around the age of, say, I would say 22 to 26 maybe, or 28 even. But this is a skinnyly built young man, but shocking mop of blonde hair. And I don't think that that is natural blonde. So just freaked out and just gone, never to be found, went into complete hiding, went into I don't know what. So might have kind of yeah, thank you, Texas Patriot. Um, I will answer that question. Thanks, Gypsy Girl. The World card in reverse. The Knight of Cups. The Five of Wands. Am I surprised? The Five of Swords. Not surprised. Because of the shine, right? There we go. The Empress in the reverse. Oh, this one faked a lot of shites. I guarantee she must have said she was pregnant and she lost the baby and no. So with the World card in reverse, under the High Priestess and under the fire energy, she did realize when he said no, thank you or whatever, and she found out that, he was not interested in her or he had moved on, she felt her whole world collapsed. Because she said all these laid out plans are all gone. Then you have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups talks about somebody who's making some proposals, bringing in an offer, a very charming offer, bringing in an offer. And then you have the Five of Wands and Five of Swords. I believe she did reach out to him trying to say, hey, you know what, I know we parted in a bad way, I'm over it, like, can we just talk, can we just be friends, look at me, I'm so charming, I'm bringing an offer of peace, an emotional offer of peace, that sort of a thing. But it turned into Five of Wands, and Five of Wands does talk about, rivalry, challenges, almost almost like, and then she has the Five of Swords also. See, there was rivalry and challenges. I don't believe it was just him she fought with that day. I think she fought with somebody else too. Because it was almost that like fighting with everybody. And I think she fought with somebody too. I wonder if she fought with that young person who happened to drop by over there or come to pick her up or something. Because what I saw was, I saw that for some reason he comes in. I don't know how or when or where. Must have come in because she said I'm here. But it's clear that the two of them know each other. It's not, he does not know Travis. That much I could tell. He didn't know Travis. So I think he came there because of her. And then he saw this and then he kind of flipped out and he just took off. So I think she must have had some argument with him too. either before he came, that's why he came there, maybe to make peace with her or whatever. But but with the Five of Swords, I believe this young man saw that violence, that serious abusive violence, as we all know, because Five of Swords does talk about bullying, violence, abusive relationship, and like major violence. Okay, she used three modalities to kill him. That much I can tell you. Obviously, there's a gun, we all know, so that's not rocket science. There's a knife, we all know, because they show stab wounds, but I don't know what the other modality is. Or, no, what am I saying, modality? What the heck am I talking about? The other tool that she used to kill him. I don't know why I use the word modalities. There's nothing to do with this. There's no connotational reference here. But then you have the Empress. I don't know where my mind is going. Then we have the Empress in reverse. Did she try to pull this stunt like, oh my God, I may be pregnant. I'd like to get pregnant. I think she pulled a stunt like that. This chick is a... Okay. I am saying that there was another person there who witnessed. If I don't know whether that individual participated, I couldn't say he did, but definitely witnessed, if not all of it, then part of what happened. 100%. This individual has witnessed it, but I don't think he will ever come forward to say that yes, this is how what I witnessed. He was very surprised when that fellow walked in, because that fellow like didn't know, and Travis is saying he was caught off guard because he wasn't expecting to see anybody else but her. It was okay that he was surprised to see her or whatever, or surprised by her, but he was surprised that somebody else was there, and that is what caught him off guard. Like seriously off guard, like, hey, what the hell is happening? Like, who are you? No, that's not it. Okay, so let's put away that. Where did it go? Hang on, you guys. Something about a straightening rod or a curling iron. I don't know what that means. Straightening rod for the hair or the curling iron. Yeah, I almost put it away, but I said, no, I'll take it. The temple of my body. Look at this card. Like, are you all surprised? Right? Even looks like her also, I want to say. Literally, you know. Atonement, yeah, basically punishing him. And okay, look at this picture. Look at how many times this chick is, or this individual is poked in the back. Do we not see all those stab wounds in his back? Isn't that like amazing? Fragmentation. That ties up. I'll show you why. I'm still surprised. The only Cups card I've seen is this Knight of Cups. I haven't seen any other Cups card. What are the odds that next card I pull from that deck, this deck is going to be a King of Cups in the reverse? You want to bet? And I'll shuffle it in front of you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Cups comes out in the reverse. Hiding your true self. Any surprise? Any surprise? Are we surprised at all that popped up? Dual personality, split personality, what have yous? Fated to suffer. What did I say right in the beginning? I said this relationship was a very fated relationship. I can't get any more confirmation than this, y'all. I mean, seriously. And then it goes, is this me? Parasite. She was a parasite. Look, as far as this, is this me is concerned, I still feel that there was another person. Whoever this person is, I wish he had the gonads to go straight to the Cups and say, I don't know what I saw something, there's something going on there. Can somebody please help? Right? He could have gone straight to the cop station or just gone somewhere. If he was afraid of Jodi, he could have gone somewhere and he could have just called the cops and said, I don't know what I saw, but I just saw red. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm shell shocked. Can you please do something or whatever? I'm sure they would have taken him to the station and kind of helped him in the sense that kept him safe while they went and figured out what the heck was going on with Travis. But one thing I'll tell you, he couldn't have been saved, even though, like I'm saying, the cops could have gone and whatever. He was too far gone. Surprise, key element. Surprise was the element of surprise. And he didn't expect it from her. So I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Wait, I said I was going to do this. Let me see if the King of Cups pops up. I have a feeling the King of Cups. I'm going to shuffle it in front of you guys. I'm going to have a fit if the King of Cups pops up reverse. No. What is it even? It's not the King of Cups, but it's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups pops up again in the upright. So let's see. It's that same Knight of Cups, that same emotional offer, that same whatever. I was so sure that the King of Cups is going to pop up, but here we have the Hangman, right? And then we have the Justice card, which is Libra. So if he is a Leo, 1, 2, 3, third is Libra, third house, and she's a Cancerian, 1, 2, 3, fourth house is Libra. So third house is immediate environment, and fourth house talks about emotions and home. So yeah, absolutely, he did pass in his own environment. See, I'm also going to tell you that, like, from the very first attack, did he immediately die? I don't think so. There was a moment where, a few minutes there, where he kind of struggled. So it wasn't like, you know, how, I don't know how it works. I don't know what came first, whether the stab wounds were post-mortem or the gunshot was, I don't know how it works. But I feel like there were a few moments where he was conscious, and it kind of dawned on him that, oh my God, there was a brief moment over there. And 3 of Wands. Yeah, Jodi Arias was not a saint. Let me tell you that. For as much as she wanted to be death in the reverse, for as much as she wanted to be with Travis and all that, let me tell you, she screwed around too. She wasn't like, okay, so the Texas Patriot, okay, so the gunshot wound to the head was post-mortem. Okay, so I guarantee all those stab wounds and all that stuff, there was, like, her thing, what he's showing me is her insisting that he look at her. She wanted him to know, like, oh, you think you can just ditch me and get away with it? Now who's the one who's, you know, that sort of a thing. Y'all, look at this, y'all. I'm about to look, finally, who popped up? Can you see? And nobody had better say, oh, she fudged that, because y'all can see on the camera me shuffling the cards. Oh my God, y'all. I'm about had it. Look at that. The King of Cups in the, come on, buddy, focus. King of Cups in the reverse. I just knew he was going to pop up. I'm like, absolutely he's going to pop up in the reverse. This chick had no emotions, no emotions. So we have 3 of Wands and upright, the Death card in the reverse, and the King of Cups in the reverse. 3 of Wands talks about teamwork. What did I say? I think she had some help. Whether she had help in getting there, whether she had help in somebody giving her a weapon, whether she had help in saying, hey, come and pick me up, I'm going to finish this and come and pick me up, I need to go. Yeah, there's a possibility. Yeah. Okay. And then with the Death card in the reverse, now we know, as we all know, the Death card symbolizes change and rebirth. Okay. When it is in the reverse, it says all that's over and done with. There's no more changing, no more rebirth. Okay. And then you have the King of Cups in the reverse, which basically says complete lack of emotions. Complete lack of emotions. Maybe he is afraid that she's going to go after him, you know. I guarantee after Travis's demise, a lot of men were afraid to go and take a shower, I'm sure. You know. Yeah, I know what you meant. He's probably terrified that she's going to come out and she's going to go after him, because this woman is not afraid. Her thing is, she still feels that this is a temporary setback. I'm going to get out of it. I'm not going to serve the full term. Whatever, whether she has life or whatever, she's like, I got it. I'll handle it. I'm going to get out of it. Either, I don't know what she qualifies from, how, in terms of the legalities, but she's like, I'm going to get out of this. Oh, she goes, she tried to get rid of the camera and the washing machine. Most of the photos were destroyed, but it was able to salvage some. That is how they got evidence. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know, Lisa. But in her head, she believes that one day she's going to be out. This is nothing. This is just a minor temporary setback. Six of Swords. Six of Swords talks about leaving something and walking away towards something. No more. Completely, no more. She was very determined. Her thing was very determined. I'm going to come today. I'm going to do this, finish it, and that's it. That's it. One thing I was being told was that, oh, she actually stated on camera, no jury will convict me. Wow. Wow. So one thing he's saying is, she would have gone, if she hadn't got caught when she did, she would have gone after the girl who he was seeing, Who was he seeing at that time? He was seeing another young lady or something. So, no more going away, no more running away. She wanted to make sure he was not going to get away, he was not going to run away anywhere. The Magician. She feels like she has the ability to create whatever she wants. She feels like she has the ability to create whatever she wants. Two of Cups. Romantic love, partnership, proposals, marriage, no. Queen of Cups. She would have gone out of that other chick. I'm going to say she feels that she had the ability to create whatever she wanted and create and go forth with this relationship, right? Make that relationship be what she wanted it to be, right? And with the Queen of Cups, again, it's all about it's all about being the providing domestic comfort, solace, the typical mom. She's like, F-U-C-K, Dad. No, I was in this too for just one reason. And the Sun card. She really did think she was going to get away with this. She really, really did think she was going to get away with this. I don't know how the heck you do a crime like that and think you're going to get away with it. The good Lord knows. I mean, this chick is another level. He's saying she would have gone after his girlfriend or whatever. So let's do a couple of other things. Let me go back to this. His energy just vanished, y'all. His energy just gone. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. His energy just gone. I don't know what happened. His energy is just gone. Don't know. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, let me take a little bit of a break. Any questions, specific questions? Did she basically go on a hunger strike? Or am I missing? Okay, I don't know about that. It has something to do with her look for trial. That's when she changed the story to. Yeah. Okay, let's do a reading on her though, specifically her and her cellmates and all that stuff. Hey Brenda, her and her cellmates. So let's focus on Jodi. Let's focus on Jodi. Hey James. Capri 8080, hey. Three, I don't know what 3 says. I'm focusing on her. I don't know what 3 says. 3 means. Oh, we have numbers. Interesting. So the first one is 3. Second one is 1 and 4. I wonder what that is. Is it an area code? All okay, interesting. We have E, J, and 2. What did somebody say his girlfriend's name was? Was it Elizabeth? Or Liz? Okay, let's see. See, I'm so disappointed because I thought I had his energy and he's like gone. Thank you. I don't know, somebody has to let me know, but did both his parents pass before him? Because he's saying he's with his folks. And I can tell you for a fact that her dad doesn't forgive her. Her dad says, I know she did it. I can tell you for a fact he doesn't forgive her. He knows she did it. Show me about her prison mates. Show me about her prison mates. Mars. Oh my God, there we go, Mars. Saturn, Libra, Pluto. They had better watch out for this witch in prison. Oh my God. So we have Mars, Saturn, Libra, Pluto, and Aries. So give me a second. See that Mars and that. Oh my God, this is crazy. So we start with Mars and end with Aries. So okay, hang on, I missed it. 19, 20, 30, 40, 49, 59, 60, 66. 66 is 12. Yeah, she's going to be in jail forever. She's not getting out. She thinks she's going to get out, but she won't. She won't. I doubt if she. I mean, it's a far stretch to say she thinks she's going to get out. She thinks, this is nothing. I'm going to somehow work my way out of this, and something by magic, poof, she'll be able to go. That's what she thinks. That's what she likes to believe. But no, I don't think so. I'm going to say she's actually going to die young. I don't think she's going to live past 55, 60. I don't think so. She's in prison for good. And she'll die in prison. I don't think she's going to live past that. If at all, if there's any weird way chance, 1 in a gazillion chance that she's ever going to get out, is she'll end up with some sort of terminal illness, and because of treatment or something like that, she'll be out. He says he's with his parents, his folks. Wait, Gary David Alexander died, in 1997, and Pamela Elizabeth Morgan Alexander died in 2005. Did I not say E for Elizabeth or something? Somebody help me. Did I not say E for Elizabeth? Somebody tell me if his girlfriend's name is Elizabeth or Liz or something. But see, now she says Pamela Elizabeth. I wonder if she was trying to come through. I don't know. Okay, let's get on with this. So we have Mars. She's a Cancerian. We have Mars and Aries. So Aries is the first house, and you have a double Aries here. So this is definitely somebody, now I can say, is 100% narcissistic. It's me all the time. Then you have Saturn and Pluto. Now keep in mind, Saturn, okay, rules Capricorn, it rules Aquarius, and Pluto rules Scorpio. So let's take a look at Saturn. Saturn is focus, harsh reality, focus on improving stuff, focus on learning your lessons, focus on fine-tuning. This is your time to sit and actually make sure that you're polishing all the rough edges. And then you have Pluto. Pluto talks about regeneration. This chick is definitely going to, her attitude is, I'm in jail now, this is not time wasted, I am polishing and perfecting and trying to smooth out all the rough edges, and when I come out of this, I am going to be completely regenerated. I'm going to come out of the whole prison system, Libra, justice, right, prison system, court, decisions. I'm going to come out of this. Okay, I am angry, I am in jail, I'm going to come out of this completely renewed, and I will be back to being Jodi, a better Jodi. That is what she thinks in her head. They had better not let this idiot out. I mean, I don't want to. I'm going to take a little quick see at the names here. His grandmother raised him. At the age of 11, he moved her. Then Mimi says, oh, I believe if Travis wasn't so sexually repressed by Mormonism, he would never have went with Jodi. There's a possibility. Oh, his girlfriend was Mimi. Okay, hey, Aldo Cat. Okay, let's go on. I now want to focus on her cellmates, right? Whoever it is, like her cellmates. This chick is not about basically swinging both ways as long as she gets her work done. You know what I mean? Could the person who stumbled in on the event be Ryan Burson? Several emails surfaced during the trials of Arias exchanging sentiments with her co-worker Ryan Burns. Oh, I don't know. Burns or Burson? Burns. Arias showed up to Burns' house with cuts on her hands and new hair dye after. Oh, I did not know that. Let's take a look. Let's do this. What's his face's name? Ryan Burns. Let us do this. Is it twisted? No, okay. Oh, I'm just steadying my hand, y'all, just so that you can see my hand over here. I'm steadying it, okay? Now it's swinging crazy, but hang on. Y'all, this is freaky. Look at it. Thank you. When it goes north south, yes. When it goes east west or west east, it's no. When it's circling, it's getting ready to answer the question. Right? Now, just to verify, I described what that person looked like, did I not? So some if whoever is interested, look up. I don't need to know. Y'all can look it up on the internet and confirm whether that description suits whoever that Ryan fella is or not. Somebody confirm it. Is where that he went to live with his. Oh, I don't know. Somebody confirm if the description I gave of that fellow, whether it looks like that Ryan Burns or not. Please show me if it was Ryan Burns. Show me if Ryan Burns knows anything about the death. Show me if Ryan Burns knows anything about the death. If Ryan Burns knows anything about the death. Ryan Burns knows anything about the death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So then it isn't Ryan Burns. But you know, the kid I saw was somewhere around the 22, 26 or 28 at the most. I don't think he was any older, so I don't know. Yeah, so then it's not him then. But Ryan Burns will know something about this case. That much confirmation I can give you. He knows something about what truly transpired over there. 1, 2. He does know something about what transpired in that. He absolutely does know. He absolutely does know. He's not going to tell everything. He's going to plead the fifth. And once you plead the fifth, there's not a dang thing they can do about you. You know? What, Gypsy? It says they did after. I don't know what that is. Okay. So I'm not, the confirmation I get is Ryan Burns knows something about the whole situation. Okay? Okay, I'm going to focus on her because I'm just going to focus on her. Unless he wants to come through. So let me get this other deck. These cards I'm not going to show you all. Please don't ask me to show because I won't. Okay? I'm not. Come on, buddy. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this chick is a freaking psycho. The words that are coming up in my head now are not the kind of words I would use. Although let it be known that when I get really mad, and it takes a lot to push me, but when I am and I lose it, and yes, I have a potty mouth. But I'm not going to claim to be a saint. We all have our moments of weakness and madness, but in the sense that we let the F-bombs fly a little bit here and there, and flying fiddlesticks type of thing. So I am going to confirm one more time, because this kind of a confirmation for me is unquestionable, undeniable. You asked a question, Kirtana. You really asked this question. You really want to know. We told you, but no, you're pushing and you want to know. Here you go. There is somebody who walked in on the scene, who saw, flipped and took off. That much I will tell you, absolute certainty, based on what my cards are showing me. Absolutely. Came upon this horrendous scene, freaked as in like a different level of freak out, and took off. And I will stick to what I'm being shown. 22 to 26, maybe 28 at the max. You know how kids, they like to change their hair color. This is not a natural blonde, like shock and white hair type of thing, or something about the hair, y'all. Sparsely built, not a heavy set person, not a super skinny person, long torso. I am going to say that she has also written to somebody or texted somebody right about or right after this happened. She also wrote something in a diary or something, like a love letter after the fact. She had some time. I mean, did she have a whole day? No, I don't think so, but she had some time. It isn't like she did everything and then, whoop, okay, I'm done, okay, bye. Not like that. She had some time. She hung around the scene. She actually sat and wrote something in a diary or a notebook about how she felt. I don't know where that is. And when she left, for a brief moment, she had panic attack. and she kind of lost her way, like her orientation, like she turned to go left or right, whichever direction. She realized she was in the wrong direction and she turned around. There is something about the guest room in the house or the other bedroom or something about the guest room where some piece of garment or something like that was strewn around. And I'm going to say those garments are something that Travis, I'm not going to say he wore, but you would find his DNA on it. And there's some other weird DNA, like somebody else. I'm not seeing it to be Travis's clothes. I'm not seeing it to be her clothes, but it's not this fellow's clothes either. Y'all, this person has 100% seen what transpired. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to do that. Oh, wait, come along, buddy. Why is the garage door going up? Ooh, okay. I'm going to look at this over here. The wall thing. Give me a second, okay? Where are you? I'm just going to look up something. What? If I find it, if I don't, then we can't. Hang on, y'all. Do we have, no? No? Come on. Damn it. It was a very, very hazardous project that she took on. But I'm also going to tell you something, like a lot of fighting, clearly, lot of fighting. But for a brief period of time, she did think that I'm going to kill him and I'm going to kill myself. But at the very last minute, she's like, well, if you CK8, why should I? Like for a second over, she did. Now I'm going to tell you, when he showed me that she kept insisting, look at me, like now who's got the power, right? For a brief second before that, she actually said, I'm being shown that she had a moment of panic and she was like, my life is over, I may as well die. And then she was like, oh hell no, oh hell no. She also fell. I'm going to say she too slipped and fell. Something about the foot. I don't know what it is about the foot, but something about the foot trouble. Can somebody tell me what day? Was it a Saturday that it happened? Does anybody know by any chance if it was a Saturday? Thwarted ambitions. She also see that letter thing is coming again. The letter thing is coming up again. Evil communications, the letter, estrangement. Sudden affliction. Well, so then this one is okay, we have that. Give me 1 second. Where are you, buddy? No, that's not even that. So this is like turning out to be like absolute confirmation for what, like, you know, this whole, it's seriously scary stuff. But now I want to move on to actually do her. I don't want to show these cards, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm just not. Let me just do one more quick draw, and then I'm going to put this baby back. I'm sure you're curious. What is that deck, Kirtana? What is that deck, Kirtana? No, not now. Some other time. I'm sure. June 4th was a Wednesday. Something about a Saturday though, so I don't know. Oh, wait. Jodi's foot came out in one of the photographs. That was evident. Oh my goodness. Another feed freeze? Why are you getting? No, my internet, I'm on 5G. It's Spectrum. It's doing just fine. Just at one time there was a bit of a glitch. So I don't know. She's considered. Look, y'all, there is one more. See, this confirmation again about somebody having witnessed that scene. That confirmation about. Remember, I said one more. I used the word modality, and I don't know why I used it, but one more weapon that was used. She disposed of some evidence. I don't know whether he had alcohol in his house, but I wouldn't be surprised because my card is showing me that she actually sat and had a drink or drank something before or right after the whole incident. So, oh really? Wait, what's been going on? Somebody's saying something here. There's been a freeze. It's been happening throughout the read about 4 times for me, either screen or audio. It was buffering. Oh, what are you talking about? Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to pull some cards for her prison mates, okay? Maybe YouTube. There's a possibility YouTube is because they see that this is a, yeah. Pisces. There we go, Pisces. Stick it to my face, the Earth card. Air. Sorry, y'all, because if we bring it too close and this thing doesn't, the air. Jupiter again. See, this Jupiter is coming up so much. I'm surprised because it's Sun card. So she's a Cancerian and Pisces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th house. See, 9th house is father. So I don't know why he's popping up now. And Pisces is the 9th house for her. And Pisces is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Remember, Jupiter and Neptune. What am I saying? Jupiter and Neptune. So we have Jupiter here. Neptune hasn't showed up. So why is the father, the 9th house, being active? Maybe the father is like, seriously, like I said earlier, he doesn't forgive her. He knows she did it. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 91, 90, 4,000, emotions, home, mother and family roots. She has this bizarre, what I'm being shown is, she has this bizarre, some sort of, I don't know, I wonder if my lupus is beginning to flare up again. Yeah, I suppose it is. Shoot. Okay. She has this bizarre, weird, twisted thing in her head where she says, this is just nothing, this prison thing. I'm going to get out of it. It's just a matter of time. A few years, I'll be fine. I'll be out of it. It's okay. I'll be out of it. That's her opinion. Okay. So she is going to do whatever she needs to do to set up for that. Be it get entangled with certain individuals who she thinks can help her. Now, one thing I'll tell you with the air card and the Jupiter card, air is associated with Aquarius, right? Obviously, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. But this, to me, signifies using, shall we say, I was going to say cyberspace, but shall we say social media in a big way to garner attention on herself, to put the spotlight on her. So her using with Jupiter and Neptune, Jupiter as we know is expansion, Neptune is confusion, illusion, and dreams, creating illusions in terms of illusionary relationships or the relationships with her, whoever her prison mates, and the Earth card brings in that element of sexuality, enticing them that way, so that when they go, they can, or if they have anybody on the outside, or if they get out, they can use their skill sets or their connections to create interest on the interweb or social media, so that a big spotlight, right? So that the focus is on her. So she very clearly is using them. She doesn't give a flip about them. She in fact thinks they are disgusting. She thinks they are disgusting. She thinks they are sick. She says, I can't believe I have to sleep with the roaches. Not roaches as in real roaches. She calls these people roaches. Which is like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? You're the worst of the worst and you're calling these other people that? Like, seriously? I mean, they're all there because they did something. Wait. Texas Patriot has something in bullseye. Tracy Brown and Donovan Bering are two cellmates that are talking about Jodi and how she was when they were cellmates. Ooh. Well, let's see what pops up. This thing has got all numbers in it. Hang on, everybody. Let's get the numbers out of this. Actually, you know what? That's just a lot of effort. Three P 5 D So I have D, V, I'm sorry, Z, V, P, then I have 0, 1. I'm just going to show it because individually it will take me forever. It's all over here. 5013. Five is E, okay. 0 is 6. Never mind. 1 is A, E, A, E, A, C, E, E, A, C, E, E, A, C, E. I don't know what that means. E, A, C, E, E, A, C, E. Don't know, y'all. Don't know. If I don't know, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to waste time on it. Right. Okay. Oh, honey, you can, seeking serenity, you can add whatever issues you want to her character. I'll be like cool with it. I'm not. Why is everybody having glitches? Because my camera once did that glitch. After that, it didn't. So there's a reason why this is happening. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, let's focus on the people in the prison. What's the deal with those in prison? So we have Two of Pentacles in the reverse, two opportunities gone, Ace of Wands, okay, assuming a sense of power. Three of Pentacles, she's definitely got help in prison. Absolutely, she does. Two opportunities gone. So I wonder if two people backed out. Oh my God, did she plan on getting married to anybody in prison? She's got support. She's got support. I don't know whether she planned on getting married to somebody in prison or whatever. Or I don't know whether there's these two opportunities that went, they got married. I don't know. This is all weird stuff, y'all. Are we again stalling, y'all? Okay. So we have Two of Swords. Swords talks about compromise or make a decision. So that opportunity is gone. No more compromise, no more making a decision. I wonder if these two people, see, she's got people helping her in prison, okay? She's got that. I wonder if there were two people who she was counting on in prison to help her, but they somehow backed out. I wonder if they left, or they served their time and they left, or they just backed out but they're gone. And I wouldn't be surprised if they have a happy ending. But this Two of Swords, I feel like she was hoping that they would make a decision or come and help her or something, and finally they reneged. You know what I mean? Wait a second. Arachali says he remained dead in his house for 5 days before his friends found him. One of his roommates was in the house without knowing Travis was dead in his room. How do you not know that? Doesn't it smell? He was in Mesa, Arizona, and that's in June. It's hot as heck in Arizona. How come they didn't know? Of course, I'm sure they would have had the AC on, but still, wouldn't it have smelled or something? I mean, imagine how traumatized that friend is to know that my buddy is dead next door and I didn't even know. Wait, Benjamin Ernest visited her in jail. He is or was a boyfriend. She says she wanted to marry him. Ooh. Yeah. Let me see. Anybody's name starts with an F? No, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of blood. Like, how would they not know? And if she left the house and she was so bloodied, wouldn't she have left like footprints on her way out? Wouldn't they have found that out? You mean to say she backed out and she cleaned up everything from the hallway? How did she get out? How did he not even know that? Nine of Pentacles. See, she was hoping for that connection, and she's hoping to rely on social media to continue to keep the spotlight on her, and hoping that somewhere, somehow, something will happen and she'll be able to tell her story or sell her story or do whatever to be able to get money. But I feel all that is stalled. I feel it is stalled. Yeah, neighbors should have been reporting a smell, right? How come nobody knew? Like, I find that very odd. Like, even if you put on D for Daniel, F for Freeman. Who's that? Who's Daniel Freeman? Oh my goodness, girl, you are freaking me out. Who is Daniel Freeman? How is he associated with the case? is Daniel Freeman? I don't know. So we have 8 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. This chick is counting on, so she's definitely imprisoned, we know that. She is so confident that she'll be able to get out of this. She says, yeah, I know I'm confined, but I'm so confident I'm going to get out of this. Wait a second. Araceli says maybe that is why she was barefoot. She put shoes on afterwards. No footprints with shoes on. Okay, that makes sense. And then she goes, I thought he had roommates. And then she goes, Leslie says, sounds like her 2 ex-cellmates who ran her. So, oh, I didn't know that Donovan Bering did run the social media account for a while, once out of prison, but soon realized how manipulative she was and dropped everything. Is it possibly the lawyer's book document? Yeah. I was going to say she's hoping to make money out of social media one way or the other. She's hoping she could. Oh, Tiny Big says, hi Tiny, by the way, I think this is the first time I'm seeing you. She or he goes, Travis had master bedroom upstairs, roommate was downstairs and never went up there. Big house, 5 bedrooms. Okay, that explains it. One roommate had a girlfriend that she stayed over with a lot of the time. Okay. So, okay. Any questions before I go any further? Oh, he found the body. Any questions? I bet she did. I'm going to put away these cards because these cards don't want to be used right now. So I'm going to put them away. Okay. She was also seeing artwork on eBay, and once they found her, they dropped her. I don't know what that is, but okay. Yeah, hang on. I got you, Alia. I hear your question. That's what I was heading for. Wow. Whoa. Okay. All of this. Okay. Definitely surprised. He still hasn't gotten over the surprise. There's a lot of deep thinking, a lot of soul searching. Like why? Why? And hope. And hope that, this is a dream, I just wake up. He hasn't gotten over the shock. Then you have the journey. And it's almost like he's saying, I was on a different journey in life. Like there was so much I wanted to do. And then you have the house. The house. Come on, focus. Shoot. The house. So the house does talk about, whatever transpires in the house A, and it was all about like the one place where he could be secure and comfortable and relax and do whatever. And right there is when misfortune. So all of that transpired at the house. He acknowledges that, but he says, I'm very, very surprised. Like I knew she was like cuckoo, but he never expected her to actually go after him and take his life. He never expected that. He knew she could be a little contentious and stalking type, but he never expected her to actually turn around and cause him physical harm. He thought like, yeah, she'll give me a little trouble. She may stalk me on social media, but I'll get over it. She'll get over it. Never thought that she was going to go after him and actually kill him. And a lot of thought, like contemplating, like what went wrong? What did I do wrong? Like what went wrong? What in God's world did I do wrong? Like what should I have done? Why didn't I do what I was supposed to do? There's a lot of contemplation also. Apparently, we all know his friends advised him to dump her. There's a lot of contemplation and self, like he's bashing himself, saying that I should have listened, I should have listened, I should have listened. But he says he also had a lot of hope that this thing, it's like, you know, a lot of people, they get into relationships, they get out and, you know, okay, you're married to each other for the while, and then you get on with life. But there was this hope that he could have continued and to have lived his life. That hope he still has, and he's like, I can't get past that. I was on a different journey, different trajectory. He can't get past that. He's unable to. He is with his parents. He's unable to accept that his life as he knew it is over. He did have an intention of actually going out and partying after that. He had some engagements that he wanted to go and meet with his buddies and have a party or something. He says, um, did a poor job, lol, you saw the blood. I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, okay. He was supposed to, like, whatever, they made out or whatever the heck they did, and they boinked, and then he went and took a shower, and he was supposed to go out and have fun for a party or something, some sort of an engagement. There is a note or a letter or a something she has written that's hanging around. I don't know if they ever found out what it is, but that would have been extremely, extremely, extremely telling of what went on in her head and how everything went down, like why she did what she did. If they had found that letter or the note or whatever, it's almost like she wrote a love letter to him, right? Or a diary or something. Like she wrote something and like expressing or something, her angst or her love or her state of mind or whatever. But I'm also saying, I'm being told that she feels like she actually, this was a gift. Like, this was, like, I don't know whether they exchanged gifts or something like that before they made out and whatever. Like, okay, I know we're breaking up, but I saw this and I thought you like it, and here you go, sort of a thing. And exchange gifts, but she goes, I expected more. But what he's saying is, in her opinion, her gift to him was taking his life. He's saying that for her, it's like taking my life was her gift to me. Taking my life was her gift to me. That's a weird twist to think, man. You know what really threw me off, yours? I didn't know she kept a journal. What really threw me off was that when he's saying that, like, I can see, he showed me that, oh my God, I feel the heat coming up. Okay. The stress of this past week working on that website and getting content made so that there'll be enough over there, like to start, and then I have to make it on a regular basis. And I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling like my body is getting warm. So I hope I'm not coming down or something. But when I did that thing earlier, I showed you all my little, I'm not going to keep showing you. You know what it is. When I scry, it's almost like she's straddling him. Okay, he's laying on his back and she's straddling him, and she's like, look at me, look at me. Like, he showed me that, and that is what really kind of undid me. It's like she wanted him to see her face when his life was ebbing away. That tells you a lot about her. That is right there, tells you everything you need to know about this woman. She is one of a kind, thankfully. The universe doesn't have more of her, um, because it's pure evil. It's like, but see, another thing, what I saw was that she's so like in that rage, but when you look at her face, it's like calm. It's like calm. The rage is inside, but it doesn't show on the face. You know how when we get angry, our facial expressions will show, like either we pull back our lips, you know how the body language experts will say, and whatever we frown or whatever I mean, I'm not an expert, but we do. But when you look at her, what I saw was like calm, almost robotic. That is what really, really freaked me out, because she has a very calm, almost robotic features, like expression, but the energy that she's like, what's coming out of her mouth is like so. Oi, what are you doing? Can you calm down? I'm trying to talk here. What you looking at me for? Go back to sleep. Don't yawn at me. That's rude. Go back to sleep. Oh my God, did you hear him yawning over here? He's making such big noises, it's not even funny. That is what is scaring, that energy, that rage she has in her, because when you look at her, she doesn't show it, but that rage, oh my God, this one is something else. She's scary as heck, yeah, Bernie. She would have definitely gone after Travis's girlfriend, whoever he was dating, before her or after her or interim or whatever. She would have 100% gone after her. He's saying, I'm glad they caught her when they did, because she would have gone after her. You know, oh well, you know how the image I was shown is this young skinny kid going to school, 8th, 9th grade, wearing a school uniform. She's got her books, you know how these kids hold the books like that, and she's walking and she's so, delicate and all that stuff, and she's like very prim and proper, and the boys are all there being rambunctious, but she's so prim and proper and all that, and she comes across as being very prim and proper. Oh my God, Jodi, no, leave her alone, no, just not Jodi, just she comes across like that, but in her mind she's like, I'm going to go after you, I'm going to get you. Like she's constantly scheming. She puts on an image, a front of, I am so innocent, I'm so pure, I need to be protected. Like, you have to protect me. Like, you have to protect me. Who's going to protect me? You have to take care of me. But heck no, she doesn't need no protection. She's had that ever since she was a child. She's had that, and that's how she's able to hoodwink all these people. Well, who's her grandfather? I don't know what about the grandfather. Oh, I don't know. She went to see. Well, hold on. We'll come out. We'll see what comes out. Okay, 2 again. So I have letter. Okay, y'all. This letter, this writing thingy. I don't know what the heck. It's popped out so consistently, like right in my face. Again, this letter, this notebook, this journal, whatever the heck it is. I don't know why I'm being shown that. I don't know if there's some information in that could keep her in prison, or some information in that could damsel in distress, yeah, or that information could shed more light as to what truly transpired, because forensically they can create an image, but Bunny Sunshine Dragonfly says hi to you. And I see an older woman. Okay, what's about that older woman? Let's take a look. I wonder whether this journal business that I keep seeing is her writing a book or something, and she's going to get money for it. They should actually, when she kicks the bucket, They should actually take her brains out and study it. Science project. Seriously, study it. An older woman and a young woman. So I do believe. See, again, they both have freaking books in their hands, y'all. I wonder if, like, that's her intention, to write a book or a story or a novel or something and get money out of it. Both of them. This one has a red one and this one has a black one. I wonder whether that is to say that regardless of what her life is, that either way, whether she uses the money or not, she's going to somehow come into some financing, some good money. Oh, let me tell you all, Jodi Arias is going to be just fine. She's going to find a way, whether she, Delvin, you missed a lot. Whether she stays in prison or not, she's going to be just fine. Now let's talk about her boyfriend or somebody she went to visit when in Utah, when after she killed Travis, right? There are some cards in the reverse in this deck, my deck. I'm not going to read reversals in this deck though, okay? So, because I'm not going to sit and go through every single card and take out the reversals and reshuffle it. God, something is in my eye. Does she have a weird kind of a twitch in her right eye? I don't know. Sick bed and sickness, lingering problems, depletion, tiredness. We'll see what that means. And this is a dark woman, no kidding. No kidding. She's dark, she has dark hair, she's a dark woman. Work smart, not hard. She's very smart, y'all. This chick is like another level of intelligence. Yeah, unexceptional windfall. And she is definitely going to get some money. She's definitely going to find some sort of a happiness or something in terms of financial, if nothing else. 100% this chick is going to, if she hasn't already, I don't know whether the court has ordered that she cannot make money out of anything. You know how they say that? But this chick, she'll be fine. She's going to be fine. She's a survivor. Then we have a mother, kind, loving, and fair woman. Okay. Too many irons in the fire. Okay, too many irons in the fire. One more card. Lies, deceit, and falsehood. Okay, so this explains this. So now let's get one for this guy, her fellow in Utah. Tell me about him. I'm being told he didn't like her. By then he was like on his way out. He was like, I somehow didn't like her. As I'm shuffling the cards, I'm being told. I don't know that whether she can profit from being so Scorpio, and then Aquarius. I'm going to say that fellow, I think he actually kind of freaked out about her, because I'm being told that something about her kind of really freaked him out. He's got Scorpio and Aquarius. So Aquarius, no, he freaked out. Okay, this is getting into adult stuff. So what I'm being told is it is purely physical, purely sexual. He did realize that there was something dark about her. There was deceit and lies and falsehoods about her. I'm being told that he enjoyed her for sex and there was nothing more. And he absolutely did freak out. He was afraid of her. He was like, when she went back and all that stuff, I'm being told, oh my God, 11, 19, That's 10. Okay. I'm being told that he was like, oh no, I can't deal with this. Is like really, really, this is going to be the death of me. And the 11th house, like, oh no, I can't do with this. At the 11th hour, he's like, I can't, I need out. I don't think they parted ways in a positive manner. So somebody has to. Well, if he lost his license, but he sold the book and made money, I don't think he gives a flip about it, right? So I don't know about that. I say I don't know the legalities about whether if she writes a book. Wait, something about that fellow. Something about that fellow. She was using him. He says I felt used, but then I was using her too. The sex was good. Uranus, y'all. Sudden shocks and changes. No, he flipped out at the very last minute. He flipped out to. He says, I'm being shown that he was really, really like shocked by her. It was almost like a switcheroo, like she could switch on and switch off, and that freaked him out. And then we have the Sun card. So absolutely, he had to make a decision with his head, and he goes, "Oh no, I was done with her. I wasn't going to go any further because I couldn't. No, that I realized soon, like." To set aside my emotions, and I realized that I don't. Where did that go? What the hell happened to this deck? Oh, I realized soon enough that there was something off with this chick, and I didn't want to have anything to do with it. So I had to think with my head and not my heart. I'm glad I didn't get emotionally entangled with her. And it was like, no, I'm good. But she wasn't happy about that either. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he made, oh, he was fighting cancer, needed to put out his truth in the bin in case he died. Yeah, well, good for him. Like, he was smart. He utilized this opportunity and said, I have bills to pay. So what if I lose my license? I'll write this book and make some money out of it. Heck yeah. 2. The High Priestess. Yeah, he was very, very afraid. Something about her, when she went back, kind of showed him that she was hiding something, and there was a quietness about her. There was a quietness about her that actually freaked him out. The Lover's card and the Force card, the Strength. Okay, oh my god. Okay, I'm going to have to mark this adult or whatever. It was some of that BDMS kind of stuff that was going on over there. But there was a quietness about her that freaked him out. Wheel of Fortune. He realized soon enough that he better get out of this, or else, like, Circle of Life, the wheel is going to turn to reveal something, and that something would not have necessarily been a good thing. So very interesting. Actually, I'll keep this out. I don't know, Pauline. Hey, Pauline, I don't know if, well, I don't know what her, by the first degree or second degree, I don't know. The legalities. Do any of y'all have any questions, y'all? So I just want to say thank you, Texas Patriot, for reminding me. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my opinions, my observations. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, form your own conclusions, and make your own opinions, okay? So, any questions? Oh, they tried the death penalty, huh? Thank you, Debbie. Any questions, y'all? You know, I'm a little disappointed, to be honest with you. I hope Travis could come forward even more. But there was almost like he just slipped away, y'all. I don't know whether he was just like tired and saying, like, what's the point of going on and on about it or whatever. Thank you, Rock and Robin. But he used to wear this when he was, how old was he? 19? 18, 19? No, much younger than that. Right out of high school, so probably 17. He graduated early, so 17. Of course, now he won't fit in this because he's, you know, 6'3" and whatever. They both of them tall boys. Older one is 6'5", the younger one is 6'3". But I have a feeling the younger one, well, the last time, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's, you know how they say they grow and then at the age of 24, 25, they have another little spurt. I think he's a little bit taller because now when I see them both stand next to each other, it doesn't look like there's much of a difference. I can't really tell because between 6'5" and 6'3", 2 inches, you can kind of sort of see. But now it's almost like I feel like they're almost there. But then again, I wonder whether it's the hair. So, so it's funny the conversations we have. But anywho, well, they keep telling me, I've shrunk and they call me shrimp. So, I mean, I'm 5'10", but they call me shrimp. So, whatever. Oh, Karen. Oh, renovation to the home. Oh, Karen, I know I missed you so much. I got your emails and I got your little comments, and I was like, she's probably tied up with something. So, uh, good to see you, Karen. I'm so glad you made it. How does he feel about her now? Zerlene Leon, how does he feel about her now that she killed him? Like I said earlier, Zerlene, I don't know whether you missed it. Like, he's in a state of confusion as to, like, wait, let me pull out that card. Like, wonderment, like, still can't believe it. Let me get that card out. Very misfortunate. That's what we got. Where's that card? Despair. I do believe there's some despair. Oh my God. Hey y'all, did I say despair? Because this clearly says a gun to the head. I'm looking at this card and it clearly shows a gun to the head. Oh my God. Hang on. Where is that card? The house, we know that. The gifts popped up. He was surprised because he didn't expect her to take it that far. He knew she was cuckoo and psycho. Never expected her to kill him. Deep in thought, like contemplation. That's what I was saying. Contemplation that, like, how did this happen? How did this get to where it is? Like, how? He still can't, like, whatever. But it's almost like a great sadness. It's like, because his trajectory in life was something else. He was on a completely different path, and for this to have happened, he still can't wrap his head around it. But for him, his heartache is, he's, so regardless of all that transpired, the fact that she killed him, she did this, she did that, and stabbed him 800 times or whatever, right? When she said, look at me, he goes, that is what really deeply hurt me, because I knew she was saying that because she wanted me to look at her face as I was dying, as if to say, now you know who has the power, now you know who controls the relationship. And he's saying it was never about a controlling a relationship type of situation for him. He just wanted to go and mess around with other people. He felt she was too clingy, and he kind of sort of had enough of it, and he wanted to go before settling down, just go and have some fun or do whatever these guys do. I don't know. So he goes, that is what really threw me off. He goes, I didn't realize for her it was all about the control. Now do you see who has the upper hand? Who is in control? I make the decisions. That is something he hasn't been able to get past. What? Yeah, I feel so. I missed something. Mary Obsidian. Okay. What? Mary asked something? Okay. Oh, is she in minimum security? Heck. Hell. What? Wait, somebody said something here. The Yeah, you can send me an email, Janet. Yeah, if you want to ask me right now, send me the email right now if this is pertaining this case. But you want to send it to me in private, send it to me right now. I will look at it and come back. But if you're asking about a personal email, then send it to me and I will respond either tonight or tomorrow morning. And he didn't invite her. Okay. We have some new people. Jolie Hudson. How was she able to do all that with her being sore? I feel she must have gone into possessed state. Well, let's not bring the devil element. I understand, Jolie, what you're saying. I mean, I understand. But like I said earlier, I don't know how long you've been listening to this, but when adrenaline kicks in, the things that humans can do, it's like, but then again, it's like, Janet, did you Auckland? Is it like, do you want to ask like right now? That's basically what I'm trying to. Oh my God. Okay, I'm being shown something here. I'm being shown something that I don't know if I should say on camera. You remember the Bobbitt case? Do you all remember the Bobbitt case? No, she did. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Uh, well, he's saying that she actually told him, I could do that to you, but I won't. And and like he's not telling me because it's almost like he's ashamed. Like I'm seeing him like holding his private, not holding, but covering. So I don't know whether she stabbed him there too. But he's saying she told me I can do that, I can bob it to you, but I won't do it. For her, it was almost like to show him, now do you see? Do you think you have control? You always thought you were in control, but you don't. I'm in control. Do you see that? Look at me. Look at me. Look who's in control now. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know what happened to um, hang on. Yeah, I don't remember seeing her for a little bit. So I don't know what's going on. Lisa Town says good night. Okay, good night. Oh, did she throw it in the room? Okay, we won't. Let's leave it at that. So I don't know, Janet. She's going to have to send an email. I assume it as. Oh, you did. You said I sent you. Okay, let me really look at it really quick. Okay, because I have a feeling it could be something pertaining to. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, I'm not going for zone 1 or anything like that. Okay. Whatever this is, junk. Okay. Oh my God. I didn't get your email. Oh, shoot. I didn't get your email. Sorry. Girl, I haven't, Janet, I didn't get your email, Janet. So I don't know if it is stuck somewhere in cyberspace or what, but I don't know. Janet, I haven't gotten your email. So I'm not going to meddle around with that right now. I'll just wait. When I go back, I'll look at it, I understand. Okay. So, okay, thank you. I'll look at it. All right. I haven't yet. No, I didn't go looking for yours. I just saw if Janet had sent. Have you sent me an email? I mean, I had to plug my phone in. Oh, what's going on? Why don't you have your wrench by you? I noticed your name popped up just now, but there's no wrench. What's going on over there? Is that what you emailed me about, Dina? What the hell? Why am I Okay, I don't know what's going on, Ina. I'll have to look at it after this. I'll have to look at this after. Okay. Don't worry about it. If that's what you're asking, then I wasn't looking. Oh, Janet's email is not pertaining to this. Okay, because I was looking for Janet's email and I got a whole bunch of other stuff there. No, we'll figure it out. I'm not going to go looking for that. Let me finish this and then we'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, never mind. We'll figure it out. I got you. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, any other questions, y'all? In timeout, just because your wrench is not there doesn't mean you're in timeout. Clearly you can you can message. You're able to message. Okay. Any other questions, y'all, or shall we call it a night? So I want to bring something to your attention, everybody. Ina is all like worried. Don't worry about it. Oh, girl, I sent your t-shirt way back when, girl. Don't tell me you haven't yet received it. It costed me a pretty penny shipping it to Australia too. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. But Alia Ali, does she? Yeah, she does. She does. No, Ina isn't in jail. You guys are too funny. If she was in jail, she wouldn't be able to comment, I mean chat. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Something went wrong there. Anyway, so what I wanted to say was I wanted to actually do a thank you, Kathleen. I wanted to do a thank you, Gypsy Girl. Touch a little bit of that live on that Herb Baumaster case. I wanted to do it today, and in fact, Texas Patriot was saying, Kirtana, like, why don't you do it? And I really wanted to, but wait, what does she say? So Kuba Lakeland says, you're so nice, Kirtana, not kissing butt, but you are. Whose butt am I kissing right now? Oh my goodness. I hope Jodi has vicious nightmares about. See, people like that, Pauline, is very interesting you say that. People like that, Oh, Cuba Lakeland. I get it. She goes, I misread. She goes, you're so nice, Kirtana. Basically, she's saying, I'm not kissing butt, but you, okay, I get it. I was like, girl, what do you mean I'm kissing butt? Whose butt am I kissing now? Forget it. It's now I'm seriously tired. If I'm not even understanding the comments, it's like I'm super tired. So, Pauline, to answer your question, and let me touch on a couple of things now before we go anywhere. So Pauline says, I hope Jodi has vicious nightmares about her brutal actions. It's very, very interesting. Psychologically, these people, they may have like, what's the word, stress, okay, because it's a traumatic event, right? So you can even call it post-traumatic stress for them too, because it's not that their victims only experience PTSD, but those who perpetuate it also do in a twisted sort of way. Hang in there, hang in there. But the way they process it and how they visualize it in the head, they kind of turn it around. So it really doesn't look traumatic to them. They're able to do that. They're able to buffer and make it not be so traumatic for them. That's in my opinion. I'm not a psychologist, but that's how I've seen it. Another thing somebody asked that day, and I don't know this person's name is, a comment goes, what happens to these murderers and killers? Like when they die, how is their spirit? How is their entity? What do they do? Why do they do? Are they the bad ones who come chasing after us, like as in, possessions and this and that and all that? And to answer that question, not all those people who are murderers and rapists and all those criminals who die, not all of them continue on. Because if they've finished their karmic ties, then they go and they're able to cross over and do all that and they go. Now, I want to also say this. This is very, very twisted and you're probably going to be a little bit upset. And it has nothing to do with Jodi Arias. And I do not condone her. My God, I can't. Let me tell you, there's no nothing for her. No emotions for her. Absolutely, like zero. She's like worse than a piece of dirt. Sometimes people, their paths are crossed just so John Doe, it almost feels like John Doe is put here very specifically to kill or take the life of Jack Doe. So when you look at their karmic ties and see if that was the purpose of him being here, just so he's off over here, and if the karmic ties and dues and whatever, it's all paid off, then they go on, there's nothing, right? But yes, true, there are some cases where you can actually feel the spirit, the energy of these people who are murderers and or rapists and killers or whatever. They don't move on, and they are the ones who hang around harassing everybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that harassing as in, like, you know what I mean, spiritual attachments and harassments and bothers and that sort of a stuff. So I wanted to do, Texas Patriot asked me to do her Baumeister. I wanted to do it, but y'all, I think that should be alive. What I can do though, because we don't have a subject for what are we doing, maybe I should do this Friday we are going to continue live cases, right? But I was thinking maybe I should do wait, today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. I can do a live for her Baumeister. We just need to pick a date for it, and then I can actually delve into that and do a proper live for him, because the energy around him is not just a singular energy. There are other energies that are very, very strong. And when I did that reading, I don't know how many of y'all noticed, and in fact I was discussing this with Texas Patriot. I actually had to, she asked me, did you see this? I said no, I had to block it off. I didn't go that far. I didn't want to go that far. But I did describe a couple of things and she confirmed, and I don't know. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. You guys are up for it. Let's do it. I don't know why I'm hemming and hawing. I may as well do it. Let's do a little bit into her Baumeister. I won't make it a full-on live, but let's do it. It's just 9:11, so we'll try and go until 9:45 and then we'll stop. How about that? Let's see. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's do it. Okay, let's do a quick one. I don't want this to get hot. It's not getting hot. Something about traveling north, traveling north, traveling north. He can't stand his father. Okay, thank you. He can't stand his father. He says he can't stand his father. I don't know what his relationship. What did she say? I noticed. He can't stand his father. He goes, he can't stand his father. I don't know why it is about, what it is about his father. He can't stand his father. Well, if you want to Arachel, it never hurts. It never hurts. You can always, absolutely. Never hurts to sage, regardless of. Birds, birds, birds. There's a blue dog and there's a bird. Birds. Okay, this is freaky. I'm going to show you these cards because I don't want to show you anything more than that. Look at that. Doesn't it look like one of those seagulls? It's a card. Doesn't it look like a seagull? It's birds. Ricorce. Ancestor. Loss of money. Morbid dependency. Ancestor. Blue dog. I don't know whether they had a dog named Blue or a blue dog. I don't know what kind of a dog is blue. October, an accident in a garage, stimulation, mental stimulation in every aspect. There's been a miscarriage. Needing mental stimulation and always stimulated, but there's also a loss, a sense, a loss of a loss of oh my god, what is it? It's almost like losing your sense of emotion. Is emotion even a sense? I don't know. Yes, correct, Pauline. And if you don't go and see it right away. Oh, Yinabag says blue heelers are a breed of dog. Oh my goodness. Somebody has to tell me if they had that dog, if they had blue heelers on the property. Bones, unforeseen catastrophe, foot trouble, an accident on a ladder. Okay, whatever that is. So it looks like a seagull to me. I don't know what that. Why is he showing me a seagull? Like. It's almost like there's a fork in the road, morbid sensibilities, and lot of deception. An accident on the pier or on a pier. But it's not so much a pier as I see. You know what I see? It's almost like a dock, like not even a dock, y'all. You know how, like, you know how you're like you're going to the beach and then you have somebody's house there and then you're going and there's a little bit of water and they put a little wooden bridge over it and then you go over that little sand dune kind of a thing and there's a little pathway and you go in like that. Whatever that means, I couldn't tell you what that means. But something about the father, he goes, he doesn't like his dad or something about the father. Let me take this bad boy. Where do you go? What do I do with you? There. So. Kerry blues. I don't know what Kerry blues are. Oh, yeah, duh. Seagull equals maybe seagull. No, seagull. Seagull, like the bird seagull. I see him trying to teach somebody to dance. A disguise, wearing a disguise. Lot of concealment, lot of hiding, lot of concealment. But here's a funny thing, y'all. I'm going to say that his wife, it's like she's so focused on other things that she doesn't even, I don't know whether it's because she doesn't want to see, she chooses not to see, or she doesn't see. It's almost like she's like so blasé about what's going on. But it's almost like this guy is like a disguise. Like he's always wearing a disguise. He comes across as being very smart and intelligent and successful, etc. Like, yeah, I can go and I can dance. I can teach somebody the one step or two step or whatever the heck step. Yeah, I can jam to music, you know. And again, the dog. They were playing games. It's always about playing games. Hide and seek type of games, but not really hide and seek. I'm sorry, in a very adult way, is what I mean. And it's almost like, I don't know, somebody has to attest to it, whether he did a lot of traveling or something. Like, but that was a pretext. A lot of traveling. I'm going to see if I get, you know, get the. Damn it. Come on, buddy. Get the numbers. Because somebody asked me if he was also. Wait a second. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Texas Patriot says there were two seagulls found at the time of his death. They seem to be distinctly posed in position found. What the hell about why would they do that though? Yeah, but you know that's the thing about spouses. Like how do you like how many years was she married to him and she had 3 kids? How come she didn't? Okay, I'll show you this, you guys. Ooh. Holy moly. Okay. So I got a whole bunch. How many did I get? 3, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I got 8. So I will show them to you. It's in my hand, so you know I'm not playing hooky. Oh my God, just kidding. So L, okay, I'm going to keep it here. I got another L, whatever the heck that means. Come on, buddy, focus. You see that L? I'm sorry I have to do all that just so that the camera will glare. Okay. B. K. Come on, focus. K. Are you noting this down? L L B K. L as in Larry, L as in Larry. Wait, let me type it out here. L L B K. And then we have 2 X's. X. Woo! And then another X. Wait, that didn't even focus. There you go. Come on, buddy. X. Okay. Then XX. Then I have 2 numbers. I have 70, 7, 0. So I don't know if it is 0, 7 or 7, 0. However you want to take it. Then we'll do 0 and then 7 or 7, 0. However. So I said 70, so we'll go 70. Or it doesn't matter, right? Whichever way. I don't remember which one I picked first. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Oh, they don't, yeah. Very interesting question though. So let's see about this fool. Battle and setbacks, footprints, clear trail. Oh my God. Oh my God. Texas Patriot. Texas Patriot. Look at this. Footprints, clear trail. Basically, this card to me symbolizes that there are no footprints. The trail is clear. Setbacks. Battles and setbacks. Oh my goodness. I'm about ready to keel over Texas Patriot. I'm sure you and I are going to be talking. But the problem is my phone is conked out, so I don't know what the status of that is. I think only in the morning I'll be able to use my phone. The shop, guard your work, watch your products, and act well. So this says pay attention to what you're doing. So I do believe that this fellow must have definitely killed people. I mean, there is no doubting about that. I don't know what that means, Gypsy Girl. Do you know? What is that? LLBKXX70. Yeah, it's like, how do you not see, right? Wait, Herbert is suspected of being responsible for 9 other victims. Oh, shoot. So LLBKXX, so that's 6. 9 other victims of interstate. Hang on, you guys. Something about being on the right path. Being on the right path. And then it's, oh my God, birds again. I can't. So it said birds exchanging of funds and sharing of partnerships. But then there's birds again over here. Okay, there's something about this birds business. I think, Desi Hunter, who are we talking about? Zerlene Leon pops up now and says Desi Hunter. We're already onto something else, Zerlene. So I don't know what that means, Pauline. I don't know. I wish I did, honey, but that's what just popped up. Hang on, let me get these cards out. Because I am telling you that I don't know what that means. I'll have to go and research it and see what that means. Could be a particular city, state or something. That was the latest. Yes, it was. So I have no idea what that means. I'm going to show this card. Texas Patriot, I need you to see this. Here's what you asked. Texas Patriot, this, I'm going to show the card first and then I'll talk about it. Hang on. Texas Patriot, do you see this? Just give me a head, just give me a thumbs up. This is to answer your question you asked me yesterday. So let me address everybody. So one of the questions that actually Texas Patriot had for me was, there is this apparently did I put it back? Not clearly. She goes, okay, let me see if you can focus. There, can you see it? What color is that person wearing? Thank you, Texas Patriot. So, and you saw me shuffle the cards and pull it. So, one of the question was, apparently there's a spirit that everybody sees over there, everybody as in whoever. But see, his trousers are not that visible. It's almost like invisible. Like he's sitting in such a way that his legs are not so prominently visible. But anyhow, never mind that. That apparently there's some spirit that people see around there. A man walking around in a red shirt, and apparently he doesn't have legs or something like that. Now, I was like, okay, the first reading I did, none of that came back. And I was just thinking, I said, I need to know who that person is. I need to know who that person is. So, based on what I'm seeing here, what I'm being shown right now is that this is somebody who is chained to the property. This is somebody, the spirit is not going to ever leave that property. The spirit, that particular spirit is not going to leave the property. There's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of remorse, there's a lot of sadness around that individual, that spirit, that entity. Lot of sadness, lot of heartache, lot of sadness. Just standing and watching, just standing and watching. Like almost like, it's the weirdest thing. He's not afraid to show himself to people. Like a lot of people I've seen him, and he's saying, I'm never going to leave that property. That property, I'm never going. There's a lot of bloodshed on that property. A lot of blood has been shed. A lot of bloodshed. He's chained to that property. He's tied to that property. He was at one point in time actually physically tied to that property, imprisoned. This individual is not going to leave. He is his. He is a victim, but he is not showing me whether he is Herb's victim. He is a victim. He is tied to the property. He is not going to leave. And it's almost like that. It's like. So in the other reading, I did say it north by northeast, and this reading I was told north. So there's something over there that is quite substantial in terms of, with regards to this case. Okay, and what I'm being shown, let me see, what I'm being shown is, like, you know how in the early 70s or 80s, whenever they had that art deco business going on, you would have wood paneled walls, right? I'm being shown wood paneled walls, and I'm being shown that there's like a little slit, and if you actually look inside, you can see something over there, but I don't know what it is. Oh my goodness. Like treasures as in not treasures and as in antique treasures, like valuable stuff that could really shed a lot of light. It's like the wood paneling, and there's a little, it's so like invisible almost, but if you actually look behind it, there's stuff that's hidden there. There is stuff that is hidden there, like almost like treasures, but I don't know what kind of treasures though. No, his wife had something to do with him getting caught or her dead, because she's popping up as a foe over here, not friend, as a foe. So I believe that his wife had something to do with his demise, or him getting caught. Wait, north by northeast could be all the trips to Ohio, the I-70 killing. Oh my goodness. Holy moly, Texas Patriot. Transportation. He traveled a lot. Transportation, service. He traveled a lot. This is my service card, my transportation card. The wheels, transportation. He traveled a lot. Maybe their holiday house, I don't know. Like a jetty. But Pauline, it isn't really like a proper jetty. It's like a little thingy. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, honey. Yeah, misfortune. He was killed. He didn't commit suicide. Misfortune. He was killed. He did not commit suicide. Travel to Ohio, yeah. I am not going to say that he was like money. Money. What I'm being shown is, you know, you know, the hose we use for the like vacuum cleaners. You know that hose that comes with the vacuum cleaners. I'm being shown that, and it's like, you know, the balloons, they twist the balloon, then they make something out of it. But this is the hose from the vacuum cleaner. I'm being shown that it's being twisted. It's being twisted. Like, I don't want to do this, but it's almost like making me pull that twist around my neck, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to, they're not going to get me to do all that. I'm not. No, I don't need that. Thank you. You can show me all of that, but I ain't doing jack for you. I'll see, but I'm not going to do nothing for you. You can kiss my tutti patooties if you think. Hang on, y'all. What freaking nerve? There's a reason why I didn't want to. I had a feeling this would happen. This is crazy. He's mad, y'all. He's mad. Wait. She goes, whoa, it's the pool hose you are seeing. He would put it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jesus. The things, did you see my bald spot? Do I have a bald spot? You better tell me if I have a bald spot. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I had a feeling this would happen. That's why I didn't want to, because it was almost like making me, and I don't even see, here's the thing. This is when I know, because it's like, it's like making me almost like demonstrate and put it around my neck. That's when I got pissed off. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it, dude. You can, like I said, no, that ain't happening. So something grabbed one of the sons of the new owners. I don't know how those people are living in that house. I'm surprised. I am really surprised. They shouldn't be. There will be more deaths in that house, in that property. They shouldn't. What I'm being told is, see, I don't know how tall this herb fellow was, like how tall or how big he was, but he had no problem with, okay, let me rephrase that. You know how sometimes some guys, and even some women, they're very conscious of height. I'm not saying he was short, but definitely was not more than 6 feet, I'd say. But I'm being sure his hankering was, he didn't matter what shape the people were. But I'm saying that I'm being told that one person got away with it because that one person basically said, no, no, I will only go this far but not that far. Okay? But here's another person he's showing me, and oh my god, this man is actually a good looking dude. But he's super tall. He's almost like 6'4", 6'5". Like a tall dude who he had intimate relations with, like picked up at a bar or whatever. This person is not dead. But why am I picking up his energy though? What is his name even? Why am I picking up his energy? Something with C. Does anybody know if he had a victim whose name started with C? C or Charlotte? Like Charlotte as in the city or state? And 6. I'm going to flip if 4 or 5 pops up. 0 popped up. So I'm saying he's not more than 6 feet. Wait. He's not more than 6 feet. Oh my god. Look at this, y'all. Y 4. Oh my god. So CY604. CY604. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know whether this dang camera will here. Y'all, I'm not even. CY604. I'll type it out here. CY604. So this person is validation that he was tall, 6'4", 6'5". But wait, I'm missing everything. Okay, wait. So Pauline, your sister may be buffering, Pauline. My chat time is way off. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. So what he's saying is he wasn't afraid of asking these guys who are physically bigger than him also to come and meet him and do all those things because he was very confident that he could take them down. But what he's also telling me was they somehow they all looked at me like being, oh, he's harmless. Oh, he's harmless. Oh, he's harmless. I'm seeing a blue cycle with a little kid, 8 or 9 years old, riding around his bicycle. This fellow goes, he stops the car. It's the weirdest thing. He stops the car, he opens the door, like he's sitting in the driver's seat, but he opens the door and this child actually drops his bicycle and gets in the car. No words are exchanged. It's the weirdest thing. How can you control a person and tell them what to do without even saying a word? He stops the car, right? He's in the driver's seat. He reaches over, opens the door. This child who's bicycling drops the bicycle and gets in the car. Unless the child mistook him for somebody else. Oh, wait. 6 feet 4 inches, maybe. That's what I think. CY604. One person did escape. They were all gay. Yeah, okay. The employee renting the guest house did an EVP recording and asked who it was and got a voice saying the married one. Who's the married one, though? Oh, shoot. Wait a second. Wait. I'm missing something about he went to Canada. Wait. Maybe that's why. See, what city in Canada does it start with Y? Miss Jacqueline. Miss Jacqueline. There was one guy who got away and later identified him. Okay. What about his father? So it's all about conversations. That's how he lures people in. It's all about conversations. He has a gift of the gab. Bernie. And remember I talked about that person in the red shirt, that spirit in the red shirt? He hangs around a lot. Whenever there are groups of people, he hangs around a lot. He likes to watch. He just likes to watch. He actually just he won't harm anybody, but he likes to watch. He says he likes dark-haired women. He likes dark-haired women. Now I don't know what the thing is, but I'm being shown like Italy, the tip of the boot, like I'm being shown that country, the map. So I wonder if there's some affiliation to somebody over there in regards to Italy or something like that, or Italian descent or something like that. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. I wish I knew, Bug. I mean, we can dissect and bisect it all day long, but I don't know, unless the child, somebody said, better hurry up, your dad or mom are in trouble, hurry up, then, he's not going to say, well, what am I going to do with my bike? It's okay, just leave it, we'll come back and get it type of. That's the scenario I'm thinking might have happened, and then kids, when an authoritative voice says something, they just do it because 8-9 years old, they won't. A park that started with a P, that's possible. No, y'all, there are more bodies on that property. There are definitely more bodies on that property, without a doubt. And it wasn't just Herb Baumaster. If somebody goes and actually digs out the pool and looks under the pool, you will find graves over there, like deep. Not just at 6 feet or whatever. They got to dig further, they will find graves. They're absolutely under the pool particularly. What I'm being shown, see that house pops up again. The house. What I'm being shown is there is a darkness in the house. My God, the windows, yeah. You have the windows on top of the roof, like the attic windows. There's something about that house, y'all. That house is never going to get cleansed per se. Even if they demolish, they burn the property, where those graves there. Yes, the graves below the pool have been there for much longer. I don't know who built the property, whether it was Herb or somebody else and they bought it from somebody else, or it was a builder. Even they did not know that there were graves over there. They are, and a few people have passed in that pool, whether because he killed them in the pool or whether they died of drowning. Well, if he killed it, you need to go out because you're beginning to get antsy. Hang on, let me just send. Oh my God. Come on, silly. No, you can go outside. Go to pee-pee. Time for pee-pee. Go. Honey, could you let him out, please? He needs to pee-pee. Go, baby, go. Puka, go. I am still working and now he's acting like he doesn't want to go. Bernie, go. Come on, let's go. Come on, go to pee-pee, go. I know you very well. It's time for your pee-pee. Go. Bye. My God, we talk to him like he's a child. Oh, time to go pee pee, baby. I can't believe I do that. Crazy. The things we do for our puppies. Well, he's not even a puppy, he's a grown dog. But that house, y'all, there is some serious stuff on that property. I'll tell you one thing about that property. What I was sensing was, it's the weirdest thing, but there are moments on that property where the property almost becomes invisible. What do I mean by that? It's freaky, right? It's like, even though there may be property surrounding it, there are certain times of the day or year or whenever when you it's like, oh, I know there's a property there, but oh, it's just the weather, I can't see it properly, or maybe the brush is all grown. But it's the weirdest thing, like 2 or 3 hours later you come and you can see the property clearly. It's almost like a shroud settles over it, where it's like, it's creepy, but that's what I saw. It was like, it's not clearly visible every single minute of every single day of every week, and every week of every month, and every month of every year. There are times when the property almost kind of is not that clearly visible from extended distance. I'm not talking about 10 miles or anything. Even if you're half a mile away, you can't see it. Whoever built this property, I want to meet that person. I want to know who built that property. Name of the property is Fox Hollow Farm, in case anyone who wants to look it up. Okay, I'm actually going to see if I get a... Did I get an F earlier? I'm just curious. We got 2 X's. Hang on. Somewhere I wrote, right? I got 2 X's and 2 something. Y'all, somebody tell me, because I'm about losing my mind. I think I said 2 X's, right? I even typed it out, I think. Oh my God. Yeah. Wait. Okay. So, oh no, he's changed the pool area like a pool party. Oh wow. Shoot. I didn't know that. So we have, my bank says John Lee Bayer Hamilton, Stephen S. Hale, Alan Whale Broussard, Jeffrey A. Jones, Manuel Resendez, Roger Allen Goodlett, Michael Frederick Kieran. So maybe those are the people who died by his hand. Oh, was it in the other reading that I said F? 2 X's. Inabab, what are you doing? You put a fake wrench by your name? Like, why would you do that? Oh my goodness, girl. I said I was going to look into it and see what the heck happened, but that's like something else. I don't understand. Like, oh my God. Money. So a lot of wealth. That family certainly had a lot of wealth. But why is money coming up so much now? He was killed. He was absolutely killed by somebody. He started getting very, cocky. Like, oh, frivolous and cocky and arrogant and that sort of a thing. I'm also going to say there's a lot of falseness there. There are some soldiers also buried on the property. I'm not talking soldiers from now, but I'm talking about soldiers from way back when. There, see that wood paneled room. I wonder if it was the that's something about that wood paneled room. They have to look there. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually go and look and do whatever that in the paneling of the wood, if they haven't already like revamped the whole house. You know how sometimes we see wallpaper and we say, oh, it costs too much to tear it out, we'll just paint over it type of thing. If they've done anything like that, and if they actually look through that, they will see that there is information there or evidence there or maybe something over there. It's almost like a treasure trove. So I don't know whether it's a treasure trove of bones. You know what I mean? What I mean by treasure trove is a lot of it. It's not the kind of treasure as one would think, like jewels and money treasure. It's not like that. I'm also being shown that at some point in time there was, okay, this is too graphic, there was like somebody was standing there, and you know how you put your hand there and lean on it, and then they take off the hand and they look, well, what is this? And then he goes, oh, that's just the polish, the varnish, we were trying to varnish the thing, but actually it's blood, and they didn't realize it. Oh, okay, here's a piece of tissue, wipe it off. I'm clearly seeing that. And the fellow with the red shirt is popping up again. He is going to ensure, he is enemy number one. He is going to ensure, see this guy, I feel like he had been watching her bowmaster do stuff. And I have a feeling that this fellow, why is he showing me that? He's showing me like he's the one who killed him. He was hiding and he was watching him and he killed him. Or is it Bowmaster is hiding and watching? That wood paneling, y'all, I'm telling you, yes, I see the doctor here, so he was ill for sure. Oh my God, he pops up again, y'all, this guy. Over there too. Why is he talking about hating his father though? Journey, he's gone on a journey, he's already traveled a lot, always going on a journey, but why is he talking about I can't stand my father, I can't stand my father, and this old man and old woman are his parents? But the old woman, the funny thing is, I'm seeing that she's like stone faced, she's like, I feel like she almost knew that her son was psycho or cuckoo or something, but she's almost stone faced. It's like, I don't want to acknowledge it. If I acknowledge it, then I have to accept that I made a mistake. But, oh my gosh, she says, I wish I had drowned him when he was a baby. Oh my goodness. She says, I wish I had drowned him when he was a baby. There is always going to be a cat hanging around. That property is always going to have, okay, whenever we have a barn, we have horses, and if you have horses in a barn, you're going to get a stray cat. A property like that, yeah, I get it. But this property will always have a cat on it, regardless of what animal comes and goes. There will always be a cat on that property. I don't know what that means. I'm being told that there will always be a cat. We're getting into some freaky stuff, and I'm going to stop because it's getting a bit out of control. I'm being shown that he's actually fed to the cats. To the cat. I'm going to stop. I'm not doing anymore. We're good. I'm done. I don't want to be seeing those. I'm being shown very graphic images, and then I'm the one who's going to have to be awake all night, and I'm like, screw that. Pardon my language, but literally screw that. right in my mouth. Excuse me. I'm not going to do that, y'all. It's just too graphic. His father had him assessed and he was then diagnosed as schizophrenic. Uh, Another Jeffrey, well, I don't know, and really, it's like, whatever. Yeah, it's a bit graphic, y'all. That whole family, his wife and kids, I don't know where they are, where they're living, whether they watch or not, I don't give a flip. But I will not for one moment accept that the wife had no inkling of any of this. If he's bringing these people home and he's killing these people at home, seriously, like, can you for sure say that whenever he brought these people and did all this at home was when you were strategically gone from the house, is it? No. How many years were you married to him? 25 years? That's bullcrap. I don't buy that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. This thing also keeps dying on me. Let me just try and do this. Ooh, that thing is hot as heck. I need to let this burn a little bit, y'all. Yeah, I will. I'm going to do some cleansing business and all that stuff. I'm going to do this, y'all. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. The session's over. Let me get that done. To whoever was kind enough to send me this, I would always appreciate it. Thank you so much. And of course, this candle. Oh my God, I know who sent it. I still remember, so thank you. But look at that now. So, all right, let's take a look and see what we have. Everybody's got things to say. I don't really hope you even, yeah. I will. Eric's son found a sky. Yeah, I think I mentioned that. Mom and son went back to forest, found the bone. Was his father, a doctor's training. Yeah, no. Married for 21 years. I know enough about my husband to know even the face he makes before he passes. Oh my God, that was so funny. Araceli, oh my God. Oh my God, that was too funny. Oh my goodness, Araceli. That's what I'm saying, y'all. It's like so bizarre, isn't it? Like, how in God's world do these people don't know these things? Like, hang on, what's that? How do they not know? Like, how do you not know? It's like crazy, right? So just to let my moderators know, you won't be able to reach me on the phone until I go to the shop and fix it, because that phone, something's off with it. So if I don't communicate with you, like today, it's not that I'm ignoring you, my phone's really out. So I mean, you would know, right? The mannerisms, like, I'm going to be really sarcastic. Like, right now, I've had Bernie since 2014, October. That's when I brought him home, rescued him. Like, I know when the actions he does, and when he tosses and turns or does whatever funny things, like, sleeping and being a little, I know it's time for pee-pee, he has to go. I'm like, yeah, you go. And like now, he didn't want to go, but when he went out, I could see through the window he had to pee. So you know the mannerisms, you get to understand the subtleties. How would you not know? How would you not know? You look at her and you tell me that, honestly, does she look like she's so innocent? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Yeah, Bernie's punctuations. Yeah, I really wanted to delve deeper. I'll tell you what, y'all. I wouldn't mind doing a tour of that property. I really wouldn't mind doing. I would do it in a heartbeat. I would go and I would do it. Um, it would be very interesting to get a read on the property. Very, very interesting. One more thing I'll tell you. What can you say about the men's master bedroom upstairs? Let's take a look. I wonder why. Where was that? Why I kept seeing that bedroom, bedroom, bedroom? I kept saying. Let's take a look. A room, bedroom. Hang on. Men's master bedroom upstairs. Is that where the wood paneling is? Master bedroom upstairs. Show me what I need to see. Okay, this is the last question, okay? There was a big confrontation in the bedroom. I want to say between him and an older male. There was a confrontation. I wonder if the older male is his father. There's a lot of fortune, but why are they showing me fortune when it comes to the bedroom though? Was it a split bedroom? Like there's a bedroom and then you have your bath and all that, but then there's like a small room on the side. It's not really an office, but a kind of sort of small room. She used to be drugged. He would drug her enough where she'd have a good night's rest. Oh yeah, honey, I slept really good last night. But then how did he keep his kids quiet? Y'all, this is creepy. I wonder whether he was, like when his wife would go to bed, I wonder whether he would watch from outside. Watch her sleep from outside. No, that bedroom doesn't have good energy. Mm-mm. There's somebody who comes by and stands by the bed and watches them sleep. Somebody's had some pretty intense experiences in the bedroom. Pretty intense experience over there. I'm being shown that a young guy, kid, 13, 14-year-old kid, who was wandering around the house and managed to go upstairs to the bedroom and happened to come into the bedroom, and he finds out, he comes running behind him and says, "What are you doing here? Get out of here." And the kid is like, well, goes and sits on the bed and jumps and go, you know how you sit on the bed and you bounce? And he goes, "Well, I like it here." That's weird, and it's a young boy. Why would a boy say that? 14, 15 years old maybe? I think that child was killed in the bedroom. I think the child was killed in the bedroom because what I'm also seeing is that all of a sudden, like the wife comes home and then she goes, "Oh honey, we have a new mattress. What did you do with the old mattress?" "No, I just got tired of it." Somebody died in that bedroom. Yes, I can tell you that. That fellow with the red shirt, man, I can't get him out. Like, why is he even coming up here in the reading like this? He was a merchant. We know that. He was a businessman. I see the merchant. Again by the waterside. Again, I see this, but no footprints here. That's so weird. Again, that red shirt. Damn. Okay, I know. If see when so okay, so I yeah, no. We're good. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, really quick because I'm no more questions. We're good. See, I'll tell you what. When a window, I won't even use the word portal, because when a window is opened and they come through with such intensity, that's because they have very, very specific messages. What those messages are, I don't know. Do I want to hear those messages at this time? I don't. And also, I don't think I am at this moment, right now, maybe tomorrow, whenever I'm in a better frame of, because I'm tired. And doing that stuff when you're tired, when you're not on your A game, is not a good idea. And I know I'm not on my A game at this moment because I am tired. My energy is drained, right? I mean, when I started, I was fine, but now my energy is drained. Right? So it's not a good idea. You have to have your wits about you. You have to have complete control of your environment and your energy field. I'm not doing it no more. Because if he's stepping through so much, the man in red shirt is outside the bathroom area in the woods. The bedroom you're seeing would probably be the apartment that is currently being rented out to an employee. Oh wow. I don't know, girl. Go, gypsy girl, you're a good girl. Go get some rest. Yeah, I forget it's Wednesday night, y'all. Wait, is it Wednesday night? Yeah, let's wind up, y'all. It's 10:13. Yeah, let's call it a night because it's a working day, right? So let's call it a night, okay? Buenas noches, Araceli. 10:04, y'all. Let's call it a night because it's a Wednesday night. I know what you see. We have to talk, Texas, but the only thing is my phone is out. I can't talk today. We'll talk in the morning. Maybe around 11, because first thing in the morning I'll go to the local store and see what the deal is with that. Yeah, we'll do it another time. When I'm see, like I say time and time again, totally off subject. Did you hear the adopted parents of the two West boys? Yeah, I heard it on the news. But no, I'm not going to do a reading on that. I'm just not. Oh shoot, I forgot. It is www.tarot1123.com. Is it correct? Oh my god, is it not? Y'all, it's just the maybe I should do the whole thing, right? HTTP that / no, it's the other way around, / that, right? However you do the / y'all, I don't know whether the slashes come before or after. Actually, I can look it up. HT, yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, wait, I just had it, damn it. Oh, well. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, basically that. Yeah, basically www.therealtarot1123.com. So, yeah, I should go see that. So, thank you so much. Step Brothers movie about to play. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Smiling is contagious. Sherilyn Schaffner, Araceli, Delwyn, Susie Q, Inabug, Texas Patriot, as always. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. Thank you, Inabug. Thank you, Jacqueline Nell, Cindy Eve, Delwyn, Pauline, Tammy Melton. Pauline, I'm going to call you tomorrow, honey. Mary Fagan, Pamela Strutman, Sunshine Dragonfly, I'm sure I'm going to miss a whole bunch of names. Tammy Melton, yes. There were some new people over here that I missed. Karen, Melvina Kelso, My Manx 100. Ooh, whole bunch of people. Margaret Rodriguez. All of y'all, I'm sure I'm missing your names, y'all. I just want to say thank you so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, and thank you for sharing, being with me this Wednesday. My pleasure, my Manx. Thank you again, and over and out, y'all. I'm done. I'm out of here, okay? Bye. Bye. And like I'm dragging now. So, all right. See y'all. All right. Okay, let's end it.